This is the last episode.
That's the noise of me ripping the bones out of Lewis and rolling them together into dust.
Welcome to the ASMR edition of the last episode podcast. Why is my... All right, voice, let me turn you up again. All right. Oh, that's too much. Oh, faders are
Is this
fun.
ASMR in parentheses, audio engineer gets lost during recording?
Where am I?
But have you... Okay, I don't watch ASMR at all, but I do enjoy looking at like screenshots of like just the most specific ones ever.
Yeah.
Why are they like that?
What?
Why are they so ultra specific?
So they used to be a thing. Like they
No,
used
like it used to be just like
yeah.
noise of like wood tapping or simple like just sound shit.
And then
it became like Sans from Undertale lectures you about college or something fucking weird. Why is it like that?
I saw...
It's not all... the views on them, they cannot all be for sex things.
Do you know the YouTube channel Neanners?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Okay, so
I say that because I knew about her way back in the day.
Yeah, me too. I like Neanners.
She went off the fucking rocker a couple years ago. I haven't checked on her since.
I understand.
She lost her marbles.
Yeah, that's fine. I saw the other week, or like last week, she did an ASMR thing reading the Dark Souls wiki.
Yeah, like they've been, like it's because making fun of the fact that like things have gotten so specific with it.
It's so fun.
But because of all the views that ASMR gets now, it's like in a legitimate industry you can work in on YouTube, which is crazy. And 2018 is a cool year to live in. All those people can't be jacking off, can they?
Oh,
it can't be,
dude.
It can't be.
I think you underestimate the power of the
amount
internet.
of weird. The amount. No, okay, I'm not. They're not weird. The amount of like.
No, they're weird.
No, not all. Most of them are not.
Okay,
They're just ultra specific.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of ultra specific ones that I've just seen floating around that with the views that they have, they can't all be a sex thing. They just can't be.
Tapping a bark of redwood with a paperclip that was made in
Or it's like a
India.
guy with a nice voice, like talking about like his day or whatever. Like they can't all be a sex thing, can they?
I mean,
they can't all be.
I guarantee more than half of the people watching them probably enjoy it in some sort of sexually. Like maybe they're not touching themselves, but they enjoy it.
Like it's like
it tingles them.
Like it's like scratching an itch, but not a sexual itch kind of deal.
Yeah.
But isn't that what ASMR is at the end of the day, though? Just like scratching like a weird niche itch in your brain. Isn't that all ASMR really is at the end of the day?
I can guarantee you that no one who watches this ASMR watches it because I find this entertaining.
No one says that because that's not what it is.
Yeah,
it's not
exactly.
entertainment.
It's a tingle situation.
It's a meditation kind of thing or what have you.
Yeah.
A lot of people used it back in the day for sleep.
Yeah.
And it worked for a lot of people.
If you ever
and that's good because guess what? A lot of people have horrible sleep cycles and insomnia.
Yeah.
Due to the digital age of just making us hard to sleep.
Yeah.
Our brains, I've looked into that just out of curiosity. Mm-hmm. Our brains are way too active for way too long in the modern age.
Oh, for sure.
Like what they're designed for.
Yeah.
And probably the kids, like the next generation of kids will be biologically maybe wired for it. But we are not.
I don't think so. That's not how evolution works.
No.
It'll take a little bit.
No, biologically we will train them from youth in technology.
Yeah.
In technology
socially
camps.
For sure.
But when you think about, why does everybody stay up till like 3 a.m? Because our brains aren't designed to be up this long with technology. It's weird. Yeah. But I also do like watching my weird YouTube videos at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
I played Mega Man 8 last night until like 1 a.m. because it's fun.
I was watching stuff by Trey the Explainer talking about cool things from the past in paleontology.
All right, guys, this is the last episode podcast. My name is Lewis.
It's E3 time. That's me.
All right.
I'm E3 boy.
Hey, this is the E3 podcast. But before we get into E3, I want to mention a couple of things. One thing.
What's a shill?
Yeah. Hey, guys, I was a guest on a podcast. It was
the Amazing Atheist Podcast.
The Amazing Atheist Podcast. No. Southern Cross Resistance. It's an Australian political podcast situation. And if you guys like politics, none of you, if you want to hear me talk about it for 3 hours with an Australian boy, watch it.
On a scale of 1 to racist, how racist was it?
Not very.
Okay.
But
and then
also,
second question for you.
Also very.
Okay, but second question to you.
Uh-huh.
Did you do the annoying thing and do the accent to be funny?
What accent?
Their accent.
I can't do an Australian accent.
So you didn't even try?
No,
Thank God. Thank God.
I can try to do British and Russian accents and German accents.
Because I met an Australian like recently and I was like, oh God, please nobody here do the thing.
Where they do the Aussie.
Where they go, oh, you're from there? I love that accent. Then they do it.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, what are you doing?
Hey, where did
it's like oh man, can I touch your fro?
Yeah.
And they just grab your hair.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Look, word of advice for anyone who meets an Australian
you
person
have
on the
dreads?
streets.
Can I feel them?
Anyone who meets an Australian person on the streets, do not yell Aussie, Aussie, Aussie to them.
No.
Because that's
You're just being a jackass in
Yeah,
general.
it's-
In general, you're just being a jackass as a random stranger, but just don't do that.
Yeah, it's so mean. It's
Just call them a Kiwi. They'll love that.
there you go.
They'll
That's
love
fun.
that. They won't get mad at
Call him a
all.
limey bastard. Like that's fine.
That's my favorite Flight of the Conchords joke of all time.
What? I haven't watched that. joke.
There's a bit where he's like, "No, we're from New Zealand."
Oh.
Like no. So Australians go, "Oh, they say get in the car. We say get in the car." For like no, you're from Australia's like no, we're from New Zealand.
That's pretty good.
And like oh, because the actual band is from New Zealand,
Mm-hmm.
but the whole joke is that they sound like Australians. So they go, "No, we're from New Zealand." Market us says like we're not from. Don't market us like as Australians. We're from New Zealand.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, listen to yourselves. Say car. Man, that show's great.
But
They're great. I want to see them on tour.
yeah, that
so.
podcast was fun. Like I said, it was like 3 hours long.
Did you hold the cross and go south?
I did. The first like 30 minutes was talking about Solo because I'm the nerd one or whatever.
Did you talk about how that movie fucking bombed for Disney financially?
Well, it's a politics podcast. We talk about the politics of
Okay.
and how people like to.
No, because I wonder if that came up because the news will come out as like this is not they're not doing well.
No, we talked about how like people keep injecting politics into Star Wars and it's getting annoying, and how The Last Jedi, even though I'm annoyed at talking.
Well, to be fair, Lando Calrissian is politics injected into Star Wars. He was put in there because they went,
sure.
why are there so many white people in this sci-fi series?
Yeah,
they're just like,
I know, but I'm not even. But that's not annoying. What? But L3
because Lando's cool.
But L3 being and
I know about that.
You know what I mean?
I know, but at the same time, what I heard about that,
it's
like somewhat of a parody.
No, yeah,
but I still think the character sucks.
Look, guys.
Also, that cameo that you told me about, I know about it now. That fucking sucks. That's stupid.
Yeah, I knew you would hate it.
Stupid as shit.
I knew you would hate
it. Not just because of where the character comes from. That's stupid.
You know, but you understand why I like it.
Yes, I do. That's still stupid and dumb as hell.
It's stupid and silly, but it's this kind of stupid, silly Star Wars stuff that I like.
It's okay. And to be fair, because I'm not gonna watch this movie. I just watched a review. I'm like, I don't care.
Fair.
I was like, okay, it's not as bad as what I felt Darth Vader was.
Yeah.
It's still dumb as shit.
It's very dumb.
But at the same time, what the fuck else was I expecting from a movie that's Star Wars?
All right, we're gonna talk about 3 E3 things.
That one of them is gonna be E3 in a weird way, but
yeah. All right.
There's a lot of small stories, but they're not stuff that I can talk about with Lewis, and there's a lot of shit to talk about with E3, so we're just gonna get into it.
Okay. I'm gonna start with the Black Ops 4 thing.
Yeah, because that's all you know all about that. I don't know things about this.
Because it just happened today. So Activision tweeted out. I don't know if it was Activision or Treyarch, but one of them.
Doesn't matter. They're both business boys.
Probably Activision because usually season pass related stuff is an Activision thing.
Mm-hmm.
But they finally announced their season pass situation because we've been waiting. How is it going to be? How is the DLC going to work? And it works exactly the same.
So nothing changed.
Well, nothing changed yet for zombies people. Cool things have happened. Okay, so the Black Ops Pass. So they have a deluxe.
Same price? How's it?
So yeah, digital deluxe edition. So yeah, the base game $60, digital deluxe edition $100.
So how much is the pass going to be? $30?
Yeah, same. So it's same thing as always. Literally
same old they're doing since like what Modern Warfare? No, Black Ops 1.
Yeah, Black Ops 1
had the first pass.
Yes. So yeah, since that. And so with the Black Ops Pass is what it's called. It includes all the DLC. You get like the season pass, like all the DLC that's going to come out. They announced that the way they want to do DLC this time is instead of doing like, because there was rumors going around that they're going to do multiple maps per DLC, and instead what they're going to do is
for multiplayer, right?
Yeah. And zombies. It's like instead, like, because zombies would have 1 map per DLC. So
yeah, it's always like 1 map for zombies, 2 maps for multiplayer.
Yeah, so it's 3 maps or something. But the rumor was going to be like 6 multiplayer maps and 2 zombies maps.
That's
yeah. So
that's a lot. That's like when we talked about like this game, like potentially being like the last Black Ops game. That would lead into that theory very well. Of, like, we're going to throw all the content.
Well, they
in
announced
one game.
what they're going to do, and what they're going to do is more DLC.
So longer season of content.
So like more often,
or just more when it updates.
So instead of like every 4 months or something, it's like every month or every 2 months. You'll get like 1 or 2 maps.
They're gonna roll it out like piecemeal, but more of it.
Yeah,
so I like that. That's better for consumers.
Yeah, so
keeps you locked in that cycle of like I'm gonna check in every month.
Yeah, exactly.
It's smart.
It's smart. Very smart, and I like that. Okay, so
it's just more content for people who invested in the game,
and also I can't zoom in for some reason. The cool thing that I think is cool is the zombie situation. Black
confirmed
Ops
4 they're gonna make.
So here's what it is. Black Ops Pass includes day 1 bonus classified zombies experience.
Mm-hmm.
Zombie experience. 4 all new zombies experience, 12 multiplayer maps, 4 exclusive Blackout characters. Now, I don't know if you remember when they announced Black Ops 4, they said they're gonna have 3 zombie maps. That's 9 Voyage of the Damned or something, and then the remake of Mob of the Dead.
Mob of the Dead, yeah.
Now they're saying 4 maps.
Which means they hit a nostalgia map or another brand new map.
Remake.
One of those two.
A remake, probably. Now,
or a weird remake / like reboot like they're doing for Mob of the Dead.
If you look at the classified part, inside the A
Jesus.
is a pentagon.
That's pretty good.
Now, what that means to me,
keep it brief for people who don't know,
is the map 5, which is the
fuck off.
I love 5. 5 is one of my favorite maps.
I love the characters in 5. It's so stupid.
It's not gonna have those characters in
it. No. That's like no, I'm saying that's the only part I liked about it. The Eminem song blows.
The Eminem I can't wait for Eminem remastered.
Is Eminem gonna make a song for Black Ops again?
That'd be cool.
Because all of the songs he made are terrible.
That'd be fun though.
Even if it's bad, I want it. Every the song for Call of Duty always sucks.
Lies, incorrect. Event Sevenfold.
No, fuck that song. That song sucks.
You even like Event Sevenfold?
They're mediocre.
Okay, I love it.
To me.
I love.
I know you do. You love your butt rock.
It's not butt rock. Get out of here. They're really
you love
your
good. Heavy guitar.
Shut up. They're really good.
They're not. They're fine. No, if you're like 14.
No, they're. I have to fight you on this one. So.
You can fight it. I'm just gonna sit here and you can punch me all day. I'm gonna lie on the floor. Your punches don't hurt me.
There are aspects of Event Sevenfold where I can agree with you, like the song Backcountry and Afterlife. They're just basic.
Like their early stuff was kind of like new. Everything else they made up for like 2000.
No, incorrect. This is factually incorrect. If you listen to their albums from like beginning to end, there's a lot of weird stuff that like isn't in a lot of like modern
I listen
metal
to
music.
other rock that is not metal and they have that stuff in it. And what they do with their metal stuff is interesting to me.
Have you listened to The Stage, their newest album?
No, because I don't like them. Why would I do that?
It's like a cool prog album, and it's rad.
Modern prog sucks.
Shut up. All right.
Prog elements are cool. Like King Gizzard is the best example of like modern prog
King
stuff.
Gizzard and the Wizard.
Yes.
They're
my favorite modern rock bands.
Blizzard. Okay. Also, if you get this,
fuck Event Sevenfold.
You get
fuck Steve Harvey with his mustache.
You get access to the private beta, obviously, if you pre-order it.
That's standard. With you get the beta earlier,
and you get 2,400 COD points. So COD points.
That's where I go. Yeah, they're bringing them back. We knew this a mile away, but just confirming that they're bringing them.
There's also a digital deluxe enhanced edition, which you can pay
like what, $20 more,
$129, and you get 8,500 COD points. Which that's the only thing extra you get is more COD.
It's just more fun bucks.
So no one's gonna
to buy your characters.
Zero people are gonna buy that one.
No, people will because they want their fun bucks.
Fair.
There are those whales will buy it. Whales exist for a reason. They make them for whales to buy.
You're right. And then so that's pretty much it. So we finally got some information on the Black Ops stuff. So
I wonder what their gimmick will be for the collector's edition.
I'm waiting. I'm hoping
nothing will be as funny as the bad night vision goggles Modern Warfare 2.
Yes,
but they like barely worked.
Yeah,
and that lame RC car they made for Black Ops 1.
That was cool.
It barely worked. The only decent thing was that stupid cheap drone they made for like Black Ops 2 or whatever. That one was funny.
My favorite thing about it is that it's called the RCXD RC car.
Yeah, it's like that was I laughed like, wait, why is it called? That's stupid.
The remote controlled RCXD. It's like, wait, do you not know what the RC stands for? All right,
whatever. What does the XD stand for? Like the emoticon on the internet?
Yeah, it's laugh. It's just laugh. It's the laugh emoticon. Okay, that's pretty much it. Call of Duty is still happening, and I'm excited for it.
It's still coming, like Lewis is.
Always. Dead or Alive 6.
No, I'll be coming later.
Dead or Alive 6.
Yeah,
that's a thing apparently.
This is gonna be a small because I'm not really super into Dead or Alive.
No one. Yeah, a lot of people are.
I used to be like because it used to be like a weird like Xbox only fighting game series.
Yeah,
which was weird, and I gotta just put it out here because it's known for nowadays. It's mainly known for the good titty physics.
Yes.
Because at the time when they were making it, they were a legitimate.
They pioneered jiggle physics.
They actually are technology-wise. They pioneered jiggle physics, like not just for boobs, but just
the term jiggle physics comes from Dead or Alive.
And if it doesn't, it is known because of that.
Yeah.
And man, those old ones are stupid and they make no sense.
Yeah.
The funniest thing ever, I forget it was Dead or Alive 3, where you could turn the physics it was like you could turn the physics by age. So you could put it to age 99 and do all over the place, and it's really fucking funny.
Jesus.
But those games were fun. I liked them a lot when I used to play them. I never touched 5 because 5 no one I knew was really into Dead or Alive 5 at all, and I didn't want to get sucked into the cosmetic DLC money hole that game became. Mm-hmm. It's not a mark against the game, but I think I would have probably fell for it, but nobody played it, so I didn't fall for it. And they out of note, because I think at the end of this year, they said, we're ending support for Dead or Alive 5. Like, we're done with the DLC, cosmetics, we're just done with it. We're cutting it off. This game is done.
Yeah.
And I was like, and they said at the time, we have no announced plans for the franchise of Dead or Alive.
Oh.
Because they made that like browser-only game for Japan recently that just came out.
Okay.
Where it's like you interact with the girls and you do stuff, like you buy them. Not really like a Dead or Alive Extreme volleyball thing. Like it's kind of its own weird thing, like a browser game.
Okay.
But then it was like, well, is this the last thing we're gonna get? It's just that weird browser game. Okay.
And
maybe we'll get something at Evo, because Evo is like in August. fighting game announcements usually happen at Evo. That just makes sense because that's where everyone is who cares about fighting games generally.
Yeah.
And then before E3, like on the Friday before E3, they're like, yeah, Dead or Alive 6, here's a trailer for it. And then they showed off gameplay of it later, and it looks fantastic. Like visually, it's really cool.
Fighting games always look amazing.
But like when they step up nowadays, they like the Tekken 7 when it was announced for arcades blew me the fuck away.
Yeah, no,
Even looking at console, like not even PC Tekken 7,
Yeah.
like console Tekken 7,
it looks amazing.
they look fantastic.
Yeah.
But they're
Always.
doing a weird thing again, which they did with 5, where they said we're getting away from some of the fan service stuff and we're going to be like
Physics.
more serious and dark.
Oh, strange.
And they said the exact same thing for 5.
Yeah,
And if you've ever seen footage of 5,
it's the same.
they didn't back away from it.
Not at all.
Well, they did, and then after like a month, they're like, "Nah, fuck it, titties," and
We know why you're
and
here.
hot boys.
Yeah.
Like legitimately, Dead or Alive 5's tech for fan service is for modeling is really impressive. Where it's actually like all the models they get like if they're on a stage that has dirt in it, they get dirt on their bodies, they sweat. Like they look visually, the skin is really impressive.
It's
It
good.
looks really nice.
Yeah.
So for 6, they're gonna back off from it just for. There's a weird like
They're
conspiracy theory.
saying they're back.
There's a weird conspiracy theory around like really people in the West for politics. Just like, oh, they're doing it because of like the conservative blah blah blahs.
What?
Because of the thing of like, there was a statement that was made by Koei Tecmo or Tecmo Koei, whatever the fuck they're called. I keep forget because they reversed their name.
Yeah.
That the reason Dead or Alive Extreme 3 did not come out in the West was because of misgivings in the climate of America, of the West.
That's silly.
Which what that actually meant was it won't sell enough to translate it. Why would we do it?
Yeah.
The politics of the time, I don't think really dictated why they didn't come out here. It was just, why would we make this game come out here? It won't sell that much.
Yeah.
More than what they thought. I think it would have sold okay as like a download-only title, but whatever. But because of that, people went, oh, these SJWs blah, blah, are ruining my titty games. Because those people exist. And
Yeah.
they're really, and because I play a lot of Japanese games, they're all over the place.
Yeah,
Because
man.
fan service games are from the East. And I hate hearing it so much because they're mostly wrong.
90
Sometimes they're right. Mostly they're wrong, and they're just being loud because they're really horny all the time for fake 2D.
99% plus 1% of times politics is injected into video games. It's always annoying and bad.
But when it happens, it's way rarer than people think it is. That's
Yeah, it
the
doesn't happen all
problem.
the time. No.
It's super rare when it does happen.
Yeah.
And then they make Boogeyman out of nothing, and it's like, come on, it's just business. That's all it is for that game in this case.
Yeah.
But like people pointed out because like for the first time, like Momiji and all these characters, they're pretty covered up. Like their outfits look really awesome. I like their outfits a whole lot. But even the dudes are all like they're pretty covered up.
Oh.
They look, but the costumes look great, and the fighting looks a lot of fun, and I want to see more of that game. I want to get my hands on it.
Cool.
But this whole fervor of like, they're not hot anymore. It's like, no, they'll do it, you silly boys and girls.
Yeah.
They're all hot for a reason. It's for everybody. Relax,
Yeah.
calm down. This game will be fun.
All right.
But people gotta chill on this whole. Their life doesn't have cleavage on the opening trailer. Oh, it's dead. It's a different game. They're making it for the Americans. How dare they?
Yeah.
It's not that. Relax.
No. All right. Also, you said something about Bad Robot.
Yeah. Also, one more thing.
What did J.J. Abrams
One
do?
small story that I forgot to add in because it's really small but really weird. Remember the Netflix Castlevania anime that they made? Are they making a season 2?
Mhm.
A guy was like, yeah, we're also working on season 3.
Oh, cool.
Which, damn, sweet for you guys. That series is great, and you're gonna get through it already.
What is it? It's based off Castlevania 2, right?
Yes. No, 3.
Oh. Okay.
3 is the one that lets you play as all the other characters.
Ah, got it.
Because the priestess is a priest in that anime, and you meet Alucard at the very end of the anime.
I understand.
All I want from the anime going forward is that they use Castlevania music at some point.
Have they not?
No, they haven't.
Get out
They
of
were
here.
very light with fan service until like, oh my god, it's Alucard. Oh my god, it's a priest lady. Like they were very coy with it because they knew.
Okay.
Because it's very loosely based on Castlevania 3 story, but they're playing into it as time goes on. Just give me a glowing red orb, or just give me the music. Just something, just for me, because I love Castlevania 3.
Does anyone break a lamp randomly?
No, but I was hoping for it.
Oh.
I
want someone to just throw a lamp.
No, I want him
Like
to
out
throw
of
across
rage.
the Dracula
Yes.
or holy water,
Yeah, something.
and it makes the bad like 8-bit sound for no reason, and it really breaks attention to that really like somewhat serious show.
Yeah. All right.
Weird, somewhat like. Finally, this was announced pseudo a while ago, but not really. It's like official now. Bad Robot is now establishing a video game company.
And if you don't know who Bad Robot is, that's J.J.
J.J.
Abrams
Abrams' company that he started.
for
Actually, it is his company. Like,
Yeah,
that's
and
not a famous guy who is in it.
No.
It is actually his company.
What it is when because J.J. Abrams is a busy man, and whenever he has free time, which never happens
because he's busy doing everything.
But when he does, he uses Bad Robot to make whatever movie he wants.
It is, hey, I have a lot of money for my success making films.
You guys ever heard of Cloverfield? That's that.
Cloverfield was the brainchild that came from that.
Yes.
That was their first thing, right? Bad Robot was their first production?
I don't know if it's their first production, but that's definitely the first one that people cared about.
Yeah, because Bad Robot is a known name for some people now.
Yes.
Because they make a decent amount of stuff. Or at least if they don't make it, they help work on it with other movies.
Like you see the Bad Robot label a lot, but that doesn't mean it's a Bad Robot movie.
And some people might not know it because it's kind of hard to follow. For one, this came out when J.J. Abrams was talking with Valve about making like a Half-Life movie someday. They're still in talks to do that. He still wants to do it a lot. Yeah. Well, no, he wanted to do a Portal movie. I think is what he wanted to do. He wanted to do something with
I'd
Valve.
rather have a Half-Life movie.
I'd rather Portal because J.J. Abrams. I want to see what he do with it.
I
want him to do the Ratman comics.
Okay, fine, do that.
Because remember, those never got like. I wanted like those like acted.
Yeah, okay.
You've read those comics that they put like in Portal, like the Portal 2 comics and the Ratman ones. They're amazing.
They are very good.
They're really good.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Because there's
if they're gonna do like a main game Portal or Half-Life, I'd rather have Half-Life. But if they're gonna do the Portal thing,
I would say don't do Half-Life because that hurts. The wound is still too fresh.
Nah, I'm over it.
No, because for Half-Life fans, it's too fresh. Because remember,
I'm not
they
a Half-Life
pretty much said,
fan.
"Hey, Half-Life 3 story was going to be awesome. It's never coming out. Fuck you." Yeah. That was not that long ago.
Yeah,
that still kind of hurts for Half-Life people. If they announced a movie and it came out before a new Half-Life game, people would riot.
I guarantee
that's bad press.
I guarantee you a movie will happen before Half-Life 3.
No, that's the thing. That's totally possible. That would suck for people who care, like me.
Yeah,
not just me. It is a lot of people still care.
I'm not a huge. I like,
but you get why though.
Yeah,
right?
I love Half-Life. Half-Life's great. I'm not hating on Half-Life. That being said, I'm not one of those guys like we need Half-Life 3 or else.
Lewis, that would
if
be
I never get a Half-Life 3, I'll be okay.
That would be like someone promising like, okay, we're gonna make like new side Star Wars movies about the shit that you like.
Yeah.
And then they say, but it got cut up in production for like 10 years.
Yeah, we're doing.
And then like 10 years later, actually, we're just gonna put it in a comic.
Yeah, we're doing a KOTOR game, a new KOTOR game.
It's
gonna be rated M. It's gonna be amazing. And then they cancel it and then make like a one-issue web series.
No, it's like saying, like, we're gonna put the lore from the Old Republic MMO, like that actual good story in it.
Yeah,
we're gonna make it into a movie, like a 3-part movie. Oh, we're just gonna make it like into like a 5-minute short on YouTube.
Yeah,
like that would suck. Like that would hurt.
Yeah,
because I've actually heard that like the MMO for Star Wars actually got a lot of good changes over the years.
Yeah,
and I've heard the story's actually quite good.
I'm sure it's
especially
good
for Star Wars fans.
Yeah. Anyway,
which you are.
I am
like
one of
there's
those.
actual deep lore that I've heard about. Like, oh, that's cool. You should probably know about that, Lewis.
It's not canon, but who cares? It's still good.
Is it? No, it has to be because it's still up and running.
Doesn't matter. It's not canon.
Are you sure?
They've confirmed it's not canon.
Because I know KOTOR 1 and 2 are not canon, but I don't know about the MMO.
Nothing related. Nothing that isn't touched by Disney isn't. If it doesn't have the Disney name on it, it's not canon. Like that's what it is. Okay. Anyways,
because I'm like that sucks because that game has good writing in it, from what I've heard from people. Now
it's better writing than all the other Star Wars stuff. Anyways,
shame. But yeah, because of Valve, they ended up working with Valve for like a little while. The only thing that did come out of like the Valve partnership and then making games before Bad Robot got a real game company was in 2015 or 16. They made a game mode for TF2 called Pastime, which is like this weird, cool little game mode where it's like a pseudo power up based, grapple hook based football in TF2's game modes.
What?
It's really unique. It's really out there.
I didn't even know this.
And they developed that and it was a free update for TF2 because all of TF2 updates are free.
I haven't touched TF2 in like 5 years.
It's got a lot of changes. The Pyro update was big. They changed Pyro's everything. Cool. Gave him a jetpack and they fixed his flamethrower.
Wow.
He's also a little OP right now.
Interesting.
Things have changed and the heavy update will come out this year.
Anyways.
And they finally, after this year, like, no, we officially are just making a company that is going to be called Bad Robot Games.
Cool.
Which
I'm hyped.
Took forever, but also it makes a lot of sense. The reason they're doing it is because they're joining Tencent. Which is a giant company for funding. Makes good business sense.
Cool. I'm excited.
Yeah.
And okay, here's what I want. And tell me if you.
Oh, you want to hear about J.J. Abrams' comment? I guess.
Yeah.
Before we move on, because we have to move on.
Yeah, we'll say the J.J. Abrams thing.
Oh shit! By the way, they actually have someone who worked on an indie game called Duskers, which I've never heard of. He's going to be heading the company. Tim Keenan is his name.
Cool.
So J.J. Abrams' comment on this was a massive games fan and increasingly envious of the amazing tools developers get to work with. AKA, I want time, please. I want to do more things.
Okay, I get it. Okay,
and the worlds they get to play in. Now we are doubling down on our commitment to the space with a unique co-development approach to game making that allows us to focus on what we do best, and hopefully it'd be a meaningful multiplier to our developer partners. Dave's creativity, deep passion, and skillful leadership will be incredibly valuable as we harness our partner Tencent's expertise, experience, and reach to bring our games to audiences around the world.
Cool. Okay, because at first
it's going to be Dave Banoff who's going to be leading.
Cool. Because at first I was going to say it's like, okay, if it's still J.J. Abrams leading it, that means we're going to get as often. We're gonna get
They
games
made
as often
Cloverfield,
as
they made
Valve.
Cloverfield games apparently that happened.
I didn't even know.
Branded Cloverfield games as well as Spy Jinx,
That. I didn't even know that.
which is being co-developed by Epic Games, Chair, and Tencent. Weird. This part I've never heard of before, but yeah.
But no, I was gonna say like I was afraid that if J.J. Abrams was still gonna be like as involved as he always is, that means we're
It feels like
never.
it's just like, hey, I would love to make other things that aren't movies or just
well, but
other media.
it sounds like he's trying to give. It's like, look, I'm gonna be involved, but like I have, people who are better than me at this.
All I'm hoping
is
he doesn't pull a Cloverfield paradox.
What do you mean?
Where it's like, hey, here's this cool idea. Can you make it my thing instead and then finish it? I don't want that to happen with games.
Yeah, I agree. With games,
with a
it's
movie
different.
that's somewhat possible to be good, games, fuck.
No,
Games
you
are such a complicated beast.
Yeah.
Like I'm not
You
gonna say
can't
I'm not gonna say movies are not complicated. That's not what I'm saying.
No,
But games are such a different, complicated beast. Like if you do that, fuck, dude.
You can't, like, we've heard many movies that have rewrites and reshoots,
And some of those can turn out okay.
Yeah, so like I like Solo, and Solo.
A lot of people don't, but some people do.
But it's good. But I think everyone
It's
can
better
agree.
than the trash fire that we heard about.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone can agree with that, and that's impossible with a video game. If a video game like wants to stop halfway through and redo something,
You have
like,
to pretty much start over at that point. And
it's impossible. So
that fucks over the people's time, and like it's really bad for games because people work on games. God bless them all.
yeah,
Oh Lord!
we took video game programming. We understand the very basics of this, and it's in just that alone.
If you ever watch a developer like a real interview, like not just like a published, like a real interview with like a game developer, whether indie or big time,
you can
look
look
at their eyes.
You can see the depression
look
in
at
their
eyes.
eyes.
Look at their tone. They're like, yeah, I love making games. I'm so tired.
I love games, but I'm tired of
like
games.
I love this industry. I love being here. Fuck this industry. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
You always kind of like can feel it.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about E3.
Let's start from like chronological order. Let's go from EA all the way till what I saw this morning.
Okay.
So EA was there.
Hey, sports and mobile games. There you go. Let's talk about Microsoft.
Man, no, they had two things I want to talk about.
Okay. What?
For one, I'm happy that Yarny got a sequel, and that guy. Do you know the? Okay, you don't know about it because you didn't watch E3. When Yarny was first showed off.
It's not called Yarny.
No, because the character was showed off.
Oh, okay.
When the dev came out, everyone was like, "Wait, holy shit, what?"
Unravel
because EA's conference was garbage that year, and when the developer from Unravel came out, you should probably watch it. It's kind of adorable in a weird way. He came out and he was holding the like Yarny like as a doll in his hand and was talking about his game. He was super nervous, but he was super like it wasn't awkward. He was just nervous but really sincere about his game.
Yeah.
Remember like
that happens all the time.
But no, before then, never. That hadn't happened yet.
Oh, really?
When Unravel first came out, and people coming out on E3 and being awkward and but really endearing did not happen.
Oh, okay.
That was the first time that because everyone noticed that happened. They started doing it later because people like that stuff. Yeah. And it was super sincere. And I was like, everyone was like me. Was like, oh, Unravel 2. Hope that game's good because Unravel 1 was just okay.
I never played, but it looks.
It was all right. I hope they fix the jumping physics.
Okay.
Because it's a little too floaty. But Unravel 2 looks a lot better in terms of like just that co-op thing is really interesting.
Yeah.
But I was like, man, Unravel 2. I hope it's good because I love that guy.
Is it coming to Switch?
Probably.
Good.
It has to because EA is backing it. I hope it does.
Yeah, and this is
it's a co-op game. It has to.
I was gonna say, yeah, this isn't me going. It's not on Switch. It doesn't matter. This game would be perfect on Switch.
If not, it might get like a 3 month delay or something on Switch, which is fine.
Yeah,
like a holiday release or something. I don't know. And then they did show off that really cool. I'll pull the title. That game I'm really interested in.
What game?
The other indie game they showed off. Called
the one with that chick was super nervous.
Sea of Solitude.
Yeah,
that game looks legitimately really cool.
It looks okay.
When they showed
don't know
the human turning into a monster, like the whole thing of it. Yeah, that design is amazing.
It looks
I love that look, and I want to play it.
It doesn't look like I don't.
It's not a U game.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this game, but based off of what I saw, it doesn't look like it's for me, which is fine.
But that's like the life that they had in it. They had something. They actually did something for you. They announced we're making a Star Wars game. It's gonna be dark.
Yeah. I'm excited about that.
By the way, they confirmed it later on because in the conference they did a bad job at it. It's gonna be Respawn Entertainment. The game is gonna be called Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, coming out holiday 2019. So whatever that means to you, you can say it, but that's pretty much a nothing thing, other than just a title drop.
I'm excited. It's Respawn.
It's Respawn.
So
and it's gonna be a Dark Star Wars game, is what they said.
Dark Star Wars game done by Respawn that has the potential to be amazing or just fine. I don't see this game being horrible. I think they've learned. It sounds like they've learned from Battlefront 2, and they're not doing that again. So
they like half apologized on stage, which was really weird. They're like, we're gonna keep making our game.
Yeah, we want it to be good. And
also, did you get hype for all the new characters in Battlefront 2? They put in General Grievous.
I have
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Did I ever tell you that I bought Battlefront 2?
Yes, you did.
Okay, I don't remember.
Because you had fun with it. You had fun with the first one.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. You bought a game that you liked because you liked the other one that came out.
And I waited for it to be fixed, and it's fixed, and it's good.
It's better now.
Yeah. It's a good
Are
game
you
now.
excited to kill Ewoks like they deserve to be slaughtered?
I haven't done it yet. But
No, but you saw that new mode. Like
that's not new. It's been out for a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's been out for a while, but
Okay,
I haven't
'cause
played it yet.
Because that would be enough for me to play that game because I fucking hate Ewoks.
It's disinfected.
but I like
it's the game mode infected.
but I
as
get
Ewoks.
to kill Ewoks.
That's fine.
I hate Ewoks.
Or you get to be an Ewok.
My dad loves Ewoks, and I don't understand it.
He's a parent.
No, he's
Ewoks-
not. He's just a guy.
Oh,
He's not like a dad or like a parent. He's just a guy, and he likes Ewoks. I'm like,
interesting.
why?
All right.
And everyone I ask likes Ewoks, and I'm like, what is wrong with everybody on this planet?
Is there anything else about EA that was interesting?
Well, there is the big boy in the room that we all waited for, Anthem.
Okay, let's talk about Anthem.
Because Anthem is the actual thing. Because they spent 20 minutes on it.
Yeah, let's talk about Anthem.
Presentation horrible.
Yeah.
That did
What?
not deserve that presentation should not have been, for one, holy shit, they're not even close to being finished.
So
Two,
yeah,
that does not belong on an E3 stage. Presentation night, that presentation idea of like interviewing and like talking about it, great. Not on E3's the main stage, terrible idea.
yeah.
That's really, it didn't go over very well.
I still do not know what
What is
Anthem
this game?
is. I was
What's the loop?
I was talking to Andres about this. Like, is it it seems to me like it's a MMO light single like narrative.
I can tell you there's been details.
Okay, what is it?
Game Informer got some of it. Like
Cool.
some of the details they because they did an interview.
What
with-
would you call this game?
Well, I'll tell you some of the details that I did find that I could remember because there was a couple.
Yeah.
You can change your class on the fly at any time, like when you're going on missions.
Okay.
No romances,
Okay.
which it's a BioWare game.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's a lot of ripping out of narrative of that already.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like you're going out in an instanced world, like a Monster Hunter or a Destiny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I saw like every time you play, it's like different. Like every area is different. There are dynamic creatures that come in and out.
You're not going to be like finding random players out in the world. You just squat up and leave.
So it's
Like-
mostly. So it's not. It's mostly single player. Then.
It's less social than Destiny 2, it seems.
Oh, so not social at all.
Whereas from what we can see, it's just you have the social hub where you can hang out in like the Division does, where it's like, oh, it's an MMO. Not really. You're just hanging out in a hub and then
Yeah.
you squat up and you leave.
Mhm.
It's worse than Destiny 1, actually, from what I can tell.
Yeah. Interesting.
But
I
the gameplay looks all right, but I can't confirm it doesn't even look real.
yeah.
The suits all look really cool.
Yeah.
The designs are really cool.
Mhm.
This narrative seems like it's going to be lost, like Destiny 1's there, and everyone's like, it's really going to be there.
Yeah. The world's gonna be interesting.
I'm
I
this
can't-
this conference made me even less confident in this game.
Yes.
And I'm not happy to
I-
say that.
Here's how
I'm
I see.
scared for this company and for this game's future.
Here's how I see the fan base for this game. People who love it are gonna be like, the world's amazing, and then they're gonna try to fight you on arguing that the world's amazing.
Like
even
early
though-
Destiny 1 defenders before they realized that no, this game was barren.
Yeah.
At least
exactly.
on launch. Destiny 1 got fixed, but it was very barren.
Yeah. This game does not look. It looks interesting. I was
But
talking
it
to
still
Andres-
looks early.
Yeah, I was talking to Andres about it. It kind of reminds me a lot of like Titanfall, but less.
It's
Like more and less.
It reminds me kind of like
It's very strange.
you never played. Did you play Titanfall 1?
I did.
Remember the story in that game
No.
where it was where
Does
it was
anyone?
you just like do like missions against bots and they just tell you story over like the intercom.
Yeah.
That was like because like yeah, this game was not finished, but
Mhm.
fucking whatever. And then they built more story in 2, and
Yeah.
they tried their best
And
and
two is good.
better, much better because it actually has a story
And it's good. It's
and the
good
gameplay
story.
is fun.
Yeah.
Well, the gameplay was always fun, but like they design around the fun gameplay. But the fact of this game, for one, they didn't say it was delayed, but it is delayed. That's what it is. Being
Yeah.
pushed till early next year.
Mhm.
Which, by the way, a lot of fun games coming out in February next
Yeah.
year.
That's a weird time for games.
As
But
even we only watch half the conferences. A lot of games coming out February next year.
Yeah.
A lot of games. It's
Yeah.
gonna be like 2017, where everything came out in fucking January and February and March, and it was packed.
yeah.
And Anthem is going to be the idea is like okay, it's gonna be like our big IP in the spring of next year.
Yeah. Sorry. Sorry.
But this
EA.
game doesn't look like it's ready still
Mhm.
or cohesive. And because if this game doesn't do well, like I said, BioWare's gonna go away.
Yeah.
And that sucks.
Yeah. Which, yeah.
Because
very, very much.
I really want to give Inquisition a shot because a lot of my friends who played it really, really like it.
Yeah.
Like I haven't heard like it's like an amazing game, but the
I've
people
heard
who
good
like gotten
things.
into it, like it's much better than Dragon Age 3.
Yeah.
2.
Mhm.
Because 2 was a stinker. I love Origins a lot. Origins was a really great Dragon Age game. And I'd love to get to and I've heard like they said like it was kind of a return to form somewhat for BioWare's storytelling.
Mhm.
It's no Mass Effect 2, from what people said. Like, of course, 'cause
Got
Mass
it.
Effect 2 was like a game. Mass Effect 1 and 2 were like game changers. It's no
Literally
no
industry
KOTOR, none of their classics, but it was like getting back to what BioWare was kind of known for, like
Yeah.
a little bit.
Mhm.
But in this game, it's a game as a service shooter that has cosmetic DLC in it, but also has light story, but social elements. But
It's
it's new for BioWare in a way that I'm not interested in right now. And I wanted to be.
It seems like they're trying really hard to be different at a time where
Which is also going to be something new for them, which is a good thing. You should try to innovate.
Well, I agree. I don't think now's the time to innovate. I think now's the time to make fans understand we're still BioWare, even though they're not BioWare.
They're trying to do something to re-spark what BioWare is.
Because I think they're trying to.
People talk about old BioWare all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Old BioWare, not even like it's dead, but those people left.
Yeah, that's like those people aren't there anymore. So
like some of them are still like they come back for like to help touch up on stuff. Or
this game will not be that. And
it's not what people think BioWare is supposed to be, which doesn't help it. But also, this game doesn't seem like it knows quite what it is yet. I'm waiting for interviews to come out during E3 to show more of like what is the loop here, other than maybe is it just getting gear and fighting monsters?
Yeah, what do you do?
But what is the narrative in it?
Yeah,
because like it or not, modern BioWare or whatever, they're known for narratives. But also, what really scared me, what really scared me, you didn't watch a lot of E3 in the past.
I have not.
This one reminds me of the E3 when they showed off Andromeda for the first time.
Oh, really?
Where I was afraid they were going to show any gameplay because it looked like Andromeda's last year when Andromeda showed off. Where Andromeda was showed off, it was just people talking in an office, like recordings of people talking in an office, concept art, some concept models, and then looping while they talk about like what Andromeda might be. And that's not a good sign for a game that's even bigger than that.
No, yeah,
and is
when your game's
like EA's like big new IP.
Yeah, when your game's coming out in like 8 months and you still have and no one knows what your game is.
And the whole point of this was to clarify what is Anthem.
Yeah, that's
and I'm
what
still
the E3
kind of
was.
confused.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Like it's an RPG, sure, but how do you?
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything anymore.
How do the skill trees work? How does weapon selection, the suits, more in detail?
Just what do you do? Like what is like you're saying? What is the loop?
Gameplay loop?
Yeah. Like Division, even a Division 2. Like when we saw the trailer, which we'll talk about. Just that trailer alone, or that gameplay little thing, we know what the loop is.
It was also the same trailer that they did for Division 1.
Yeah, well,
they did the same thing again.
I didn't watch the first one.
Yeah, they showed the same with a fake talking, and that's the same shit for Division 1. But still, luckily at least for Division 2, because we're kind of jumping ahead a little bit. Yeah. At least those graphics they can't fake it as hard. Because Division 1, they faked the shit out of those graphics. Really? They were super. You should look it up, like the E3 trailer for Division 1 while we're talking, just in general. But we're like right now, it's super. It's like Watch Dogs 1. Remember that?
I do remember Watch Dogs.
It's like that. Where they had to downgrade it, and I was like, why did you fake it?
All right.
Division 1 looks pretty good. Why'd you fake it?
Anything else about E3? Because Microsoft's and Bethesda has too many things, and I feel like we should just move to that.
Anything else that we might have missed? Battlefield 5 confirmed for Battle Royale, and rumored people booed.
Yeah, no, it's not rumored. I watched it.
I couldn't find confirmation. It was like boos or just like
I could hear it,
or just ooh, like it was confusion. I couldn't tell.
No, it sounded like boos to me.
Yeah.
Oh, it was bad. It was bad. And it seemed like the developer, like the guys
when
there.
Booing happens, whenever booing happens, it usually does happen at EA conferences, by the way.
It makes sense.
It's really funny when it happens.
It doesn't seem like they were excited about it either.
They're like, yeah, we got to make it.
We got to do it.
Also, they showed up that they're making. Oh, yeah, by the way.
Have you seen the gameplay yet?
Battlefield 5.
Mm-hmm. Because there's gameplay out.
They're also confused.
What do you mean?
Remember Battlefield 5's thing was when they showed it off, they're like, okay, this is going to be, we're not doing World War II like historically. We are doing our take on World War II's events and just playing with it, right?
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, because no cosmetic deal, like no paid DLC, it's gonna be just cosmetic DLC.
Mm-hmm.
So like a little more like zany and like cartoony, like personal and out there. Mm-hmm. But then they're showing off like this serious tone of a story.
Yeah.
That's like showing like the plights of World War II. What are they going for? This game, I don't know. That one also seems like a little like, what are you doing here?
But so you can watch, like a lot of YouTubers have already, like White Boy 7th Street has played it. I think Ali A probably has some too. Like a bunch of YouTubers. It was
at the event, right?
Yeah. So like, but I think I think they flew him out like a couple days ago to pre-record
some press event. Yeah.
Yeah, like secret only YouTuber thing.
Looks great.
Yeah, I saw the gameplay. It looks more like Battlefield 1. Look, if you love Battlefield, there are people who love Battlefield 1.
I've heard I should give Battlefield 1 a shot now. That it's all said and done.
Yeah.
Some of those maps look legitimately really awesome.
I got bored of Battlefield 1. I'm playing more Battlefield.
I think because you're Battlefield out. Like you're just more fatigued.
I'm going back to Battlefield 4 and I'm having.
Did you play a lot of 4 before 1?
I have. I played 3, 4 a lot. Like
maybe that's what it was. Maybe just like it wasn't enough new for you. Because you played 3 and 4 and one, it is different, but not like enough for people who played a lot of those games. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like I think you're just like, okay,
well,
you wanted to like it more, but it wasn't enough different for you.
I think it's different. I think the feel is no. Okay, look, the feel of Battlefield 1, like the actual way the game, like
the game flow of it, right?
Interacting with your character and
the squads and the vehicles
just feels way different than the other ones.
Oh yeah, because it's there's less of it. And
and I like when I play Battlefield 1, I don't get that same thing of when I get Battlefield 4 and 3, where like every time I play, it's a different experience, and I see giant buildings fall down, and it's and sometimes
it's scaled down in a different way. Okay, I can see that.
I get why it's scaled down. It makes sense for the game. Yeah. I'm bored of it, and to me, Battlefield 5 just looks like more Battlefield 1.
I think I would like Battlefield 1 because it reminds me of Bad Company 2. Because it didn't have the giant big ass skyscrapers. It was
I like the giant
It was
stuff.
Crazy mayhem and chaos and death,
but local, like
in like somewhat more controlled environments, and that was awesome.
Yeah, it was fun. I know what you mean. And Battlefield 1 is definitely like that. If you
also, horses are cool.
If you like Bad Company 2, you'll love Battlefield 1, and you'll probably like Battlefield 5. So
man, Bad Company 3, just make it, you fucks.
Yeah,
Bad Company 2 and its Vietnam DLC are the best like shooters of that generation.
That could have been honestly would have. Bad Company 3 would have been an easy way for EA to like win E3 almost. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Not win E3, but you know what I mean.
I'm so old with E3. I'm like, I don't even care. Like, I don't even say like who wins E3.
No,
like, I don't give a shit.
You know what I mean? Though.
I used to, and I kind of miss it. Like, dude, I don't care. But I'm a veteran of this shit. I'm like, eh. Like Microsoft didn't win shit. By the way, the games that are cool that they showed off, I'm gonna play on my PS4, PC. Bitch.
Yeah. Yes. So, okay. Yes, I agree. Yeah. Well, what I liked. Okay.
And two of those games that I would love to play, I can just play them on a PC.
Well,
we'll get into.
Let's move over to Microsoft then, because I have a list here of the things that I thought were interesting, and it's a relatively long list, which is good.
I'll go through all the announcements in order, just kind of going through them, like because we can.
Let's not stop. There's 50 games. Don't do.
No, because the indie games aren't on here.
Okay.
Like the ID at Xbox are not on here.
You want me to? Okay.
I have them on like a news thing.
Okay.
They showed off Halo Infinite.
Okay, yeah. So Halo Infinite is a game.
I really hope they can fix what the problems that they had in Halo 5.
Yeah.
The game was also weirdly buggy.
Now here's my
new engine, and the Master Chief is still back.
Now here's what I liked about it, and what I liked about this entire Microsoft press conference is every time they showed a game on the side, it said Windows 10, and that made me happy because.
Why did that make you happy specifically?
Because then it'll be on PC. Freaking Halo 5 was on a PC.
But they also said, but remember they said available in the Xbox Store. After a lot of those games.
I know.
That means no Steam.
No, not Steam. But there's still the I think the Windows 10 store, I think, is being called the Xbox Store still.
Yeah, because Windows 10 and Xbox One are linked.
Yeah.
When you buy a game on Xbox One, you can play it on your PC at like better resolution and frame rate.
Not all games though. And so it looks like this press conference.
Since last year they've been doing that.
Yeah, but this press conference especially
well, they're committed to it, yeah.
And so all these games that are coming out will. So like I have a chance.
I think it's something you missed because it wasn't talked about that big. Phil Spencer, when he went on Giant Bomb's thing last year, he talked about like we're really moving to like unite these two together, which is weirdly cool, but also kind of defeatist in a way where it's like we're going to unite our Windows platform and Xbox One into one thing. Yeah, they said their goal is to do that one day. Yeah, which is smart,
very smart. That's where
because hey, for people like you, it's like okay, I will deal with your bullshit because these games are good.
Didn't like the Ubisoft people say like, hey, the next generation is the last console generation because we're just moving to PCs or whatever.
Ubisoft has a lot of things.
I know, but that's in the talks of a lot of developers right now.
We'll get into it. We're talking about next gen in a couple years.
Yes,
but we'll get into it. Halo Infinite. I hope it's good. Ori and the Wisps. I really wish I played the first Ori. It got ported to other things. I really should play it. The game somehow looks more gorgeous than the first one, which I don't know how. I don't know how they made because all the paintings are all the backgrounds are hand painted. Mm-hmm. I don't know how they made them even more hand-painted gorgeous, but they did.
So wait, you said you didn't play the first one?
Because it was Xbox only. It was Xbox, because remember, this was funded by Xbox.
Got it. This will be on PC, though.
It was on PC later, but I don't have a PC that could play it. Still don't.
Are you gonna get one this year?
Maybe.
Get one this year.
Maybe.
Fucking bastard.
The big fucking real big boy, holy shit, they showed up From Software's new game, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice.
Yeah.
Which, one weird thing,
I thought it looked
Activision
boring.
publishing it?
That was strange.
Because everyone thought this was going to be Tenchu.
Yeah.
Which is another game rumored that what Shadows Die Twice is going to be, which is an IP that they own. But it's not.
I saw
they're just publishing it.
This looks really boring to me, actually.
Oh, you don't know nothing.
Yeah, it's fine.
Because you didn't play Bloodborne. Or
I did not.
Any of these games.
Like, I don't have a PS4.
You're not a fan of like these kind of games, which is weird to me.
I don't know.
It's a faster paced game. This game looks amazing.
I have a weird taste in games.
That grapple hook shit looks really innovative, where you can grapple to two enemies and you fly around them. The platforming elements where you actually you have a jump feature, which is really Really, really cool.
The way you worded that was the most retarded thing.
Well, because you don't. Well, it's like in Zelda.
You have a jump
Remember,
feature.
Breath of the Wild broke everything when you could jump.
Yeah, I know.
You could jump and climb. That broke everything in that game.
Yeah.
It made it a whole new game.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So maybe platforming elements in a Souls-like game that changes level layouts forever.
Yes.
That changes a lot of things. Because you could jump in Souls, but you had to like run and like do like a little leap.
Yeah.
It wasn't nothing. Nothing was really done with it too much. And if they did do platforming like stages in Souls games, they weren't great because jumping in those games wasn't the best. Ever.
Next game.
Fuck you. That game looks really cool. I've been waiting for it for a long time. This is like that's actually a really big one.
All right.
Don't Nod announced a not Life is Strange sequel. It's a free in-universe
Life is Strange situation.
Because I've been playing Before the Storm with some friends. It's been a really fun time.
What is it called? Captain.
Before The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit.
Yeah.
This game looks super charming. I'm gonna play it. It's free. It's free. Everyone should try it.
Yeah. Life
is Strange is a series that is by no means perfect.
I have no interest.
But it is super unique and it is super.
A lot of these like
one of a kind.
It's a lot of these like super heavily narrative only game, like that kind of game. I don't like the Telltale's.
Life is Strange is different because it has at least the first Life is Strange game is different because it is a narrative game, but the setting of being like high school kids, but they but also don't talk like real high school people, like real young adults. They do the same shit and act like we do in a pseudo.
I get that
French way.
I get that,
but also the mechanic of like, okay, actually in this game you can time rewind.
Okay,
because the main character has time rewind powers.
That's interesting.
And it does interesting things with the plot involves that time rewind power in a way that I don't want to get into.
Yeah, that's fine.
And it does lead to like 3 very good moments that are very, very special.
I'm more of a gameplay person. I didn't used to be, but nowadays I'm more of a like I want to play a game.
Those games aren't long enough where I don't think they eat up too much of your time for a narrative, but that's okay. But still, maybe if this one's free,
especially because there's so many games coming out in the next year, like I can only play the games that I want.
But it being
play.
about a kid who's in his imagination is really interesting. Because I'm wondering,
very
does
interesting
this kid
concept.
Actually have powers?
He could, right?
Is he related to someone who does have because I want to see.
Yeah.
Crackdown 3. Hey, it's not dead. We said it wasn't dead last year. It's still not dead. We have a release date. It's coming out.
Also, Terry Crews.
Well, he was also in that trailer last year as himself in live action, which was really weird.
But Crackdown 3 for people who
super
care.
Not dead.
People
it's
care
gonna come out.
So
it looks better than because when they showed it last year, looked rough.
It sucks. I don't see your list, so I can't.
Looks very rough.
I have my list, but
weird leaked thing before the conference, but not too big. Nier Automata getting a port digital only to the Xbox One.
Yeah,
it's gonna be the original game with all the DLC, including the weird number sequences, all the costumes for $50. Pretty good deal. If you didn't have a PC that could play it, and honestly, the PC version is still kind of busted.
Yeah, that's why
even with the mod, it's like still not great. Xbox One, I'd suggest picking this up. And maybe for some weird reason, because it's on Xbox, you could buy it on your Xbox One and then play it on your PC if you care that much. I don't know. You could probably just do that. Just move it over. That's a thing you could do.
Probably.
They showed off more of the Metro Exodus game.
So yeah, that oh man.
Have you ever played a Metro game?
Oh, I love Metro.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
I love Metro.
Cool.
I'm a PC dude. I think everyone who owns a PC has to love Metro. It's one of those things.
No, they don't. They just own it somehow.
Yeah. Everyone who has Steam owns Metro.
Everyone bought Metro 2033 for like $1 and then never played it or whatever.
No, I love Metro. They're
great games.
They're absolutely amazing games.
With the most littlest amount of Eurojank in them.
Yeah.
I love Eurojank.
But it's
just enough.
It's just enough to be charming.
Hey, your money is bullets. That's cool.
It's so cool.
I don't know. Dude, I did not know you're in a Metro. That's awesome. I don't know you're in Metro.
And this game I'm so hyped about because the idea of
you go on the surface.
Yeah, most of the game being outside. Because
other
Metro games.
You don't know. A Metro's whole thing is that they're in the. It's called Metro because it's set in Russia. What is it like? Somewhat post future. Like
it's a weird future where like Nazis and Soviets have. Like the
worst militaries and leaderships of the world caused problems.
Yeah, like those are the two superpowers that have won, and they're still fighting.
And
each
they
other.
got crazy with science and
and we got weird mutant situations.
And most of the service is so fucked up with chemicals and mutants that everyone has to live in the metros underground.
Yes,
super cool idea.
Yeah.
Also, I'd love to read those books because based off of books.
I know I need to read them,
and it's really cool. Remember, the guy who makes the books works on the games with them all the time.
Yeah.
So I want to check them out.
I love Russian freaking. It's like a weird Russian philosophy book thing, and I need to read it.
You should maybe check out Stalker sometime.
Yeah,
those games. Those are super jank.
I think I also own those.
You probably do own. Everyone owns like Stalker, Call of Pripyat, or like the first Stalker game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I own that on my Steam account. But But I have like 150 games on my Steam. But
They're making a new Stalker, which is still crazy to me. They're still making another one.
But yeah, no. In the other Metro games, sometimes you go up to the surface, but in this game, most of it looks like it's outside.
By the way, is that Russian guy Jim Cummings?
Sounded like it, right?
Because I know that grovel anywhere, but I'm like, that's not Jim Cummings. It's like someone like him.
Yeah, it sounded like it. Could be
Artyom.
Yeah.
Also, I was like, oh, it's Artyom.
It's
huh?
still
Interesting.
Artyom. Yeah. But no,
the Iron Beast stinks of gasoline or whatever. I love the way they write dialogue.
Also, you know what? And okay, so you played both of them.
I only played 2033.
Okay, play Last Light. It's really
good.
No,
because I'm gonna buy because they did the Metro Redux on they did it on PC as well.
Yes,
but
I have that version.
The one on console is very cheap. It's like $20 for both games.
Yeah, get it.
And I want to like just try playing Metro 2033 again because it's been a long time. And also Last Light.
Yeah,
I just never got around to Last Light. Last Light I was gonna play it and then I lost it.
The original 2033 has some weird janky problems that the redo kind of fixes.
That's why I want to play the Redux.
Yeah,
because they fixed some of those problems.
But what was I gonna? Okay. I think the thing I'm most excited for Metro Exodus is the addition of a very important feature that a lot of games should have is color.
What do you mean?
there's no color in the first two Metro games.
But because they're underground and full of like industrial and
And this game,
have you ever looked at Russia?
Yeah, I know.
Like most of industrial Russia.
I know, but like this game has a lot of weird, cool color palettes, and I'm very excited to.
Which I want to know why.
I'm excited to live in this world.
Well, I'm curious. I'm like, why is this place like? Why here and why now can you come out?
Well,
they still talk about it. There are people still fighting.
Yeah, it looks like they're still doing the mask situation. So maybe they have like better filtrations where you can go outside and for longer.
Yeah, maybe it's where it's like, okay, this area wasn't hit as hard with whatever caused this nightmare.
One of the big things about Metro that
you can't be out for very long, even with the gas masks.
Yeah, that those masks in your filter situation is very
limited.
It's like
limited.
10 minutes.
Yeah, it's like, and it's fucking really.
And it's hard
because you have to fight with that.
Yeah,
and if you get hit, it's like, oh,
and then you have less time.
And, yeah, it's like, oh shit, cool little gameplay loop.
And so
I hope they do that, but because it's gonna be like what? This one is it going to be open worlds?
No, I highly doubt. Metro is very on rails.
It looked like just bigger areas to fight in, which is a good thing.
So yeah, if you also never played Metro is very much on rails. Like every level is very short. It's very like you go this way, and that's what you do. Mm-hmm. All right, next game.
Sea of Thieves continues to exist.
Yeah, anyways, next. No one cares. Sea of Thieves is bad.
It's not an announcement, but it's just a re-announcement that, yes, Kingdom Hearts 3 will be on Xbox One.
And PC. January 29th.
Yeah, but then I was watching, because I went to different people's like commentary streams for E3 so far. Mm-hmm. I was watching Giant Bombs watch, and they got Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
And I forgot, because I know I say it a lot, I really forget how little sense those trailers are to people who don't know Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. Okay. So
I really, because when I saw Elsa, I'm like, okay, cool. I predicted this like a million years ago. This made sense.
Yeah.
Sure. Those models.
We've been talking about that forever.
Way too good.
Yeah.
They're incredible. And they got the voice actor for Olaf back.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if it was Anna or who Anna voice actor was back. I couldn't tell.
I don't know.
But Olaf, that's the original guy for sure.
That dude. I can't remember his name, but he's awesome.
They used to do that for the older ones, like getting the voice actors back. They got Billy Crystal back and some weird things. They didn't get DeVito back, but they got some of the old people back.
Wait, real quick. Woody's played by Tom Hanks' brother, right? Still?
I think.
Cool. Because every time you see Woody in a video game or not the movie,
I haven't
it's his
seen
brother.
It confirmed. Because they've only ever showed Toy Story voiced in Japanese.
Oh.
Also, Japanese Woody and Buzz is weird.
Fun.
It's really weird because since those movies I grew up with, I was like a little baby boy.
So you know Steve Zaragoza is?
Yeah.
He's been playing. I think he just finished, but he's been playing the Kingdom Hearts games on PS4.
The 1.5 HD.
Yeah, streaming.
See, the thing is,
and he loves it. He's like me and him are Disney connect. Like I love that. Disney
yeah, those games are for Disney fanatics too.
Yeah, but he's never
up to a certain point.
Yeah, but he's never played a Kingdom Hearts, and so he's been playing through them.
Kingdom Hearts.
Also, he's not one to play Japanese games, and so seeing his reactions playing Kingdom Hearts is very.
Hey, what up, Squall?
It's so fun to see people who loves Disney but
dude,
don't know anything about Kingdom Hearts.
Cloud fight for Hades.
Yeah, it's very
like cool, weird shit happens in those games.
Yeah, and also Goofy's with you,
and he's your tank.
Yeah,
but it really hit me when they showed off. They showed off characters that I'm like, you're dead.
Oh, can we talk about?
But then the very end of it, where they show Mickey coming out of like the darkness of the black hole.
Yeah, and
they show Aqua being evil, and I freaked my shit. I was like, holy shit, Aqua, what happened? Oh no! And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And I'm like, no, that's important. Shut up. That really matters. That she's like this now. Shut up.
I've never played one Kingdom Hearts,
and I was like, oh wait, I'm crazy.
Yeah, never played one.
And then I went, oh right, Kingdom Hearts is even dumber than I always say it is.
Yeah, but it has to be.
The gameplay looks top tier. Holy shit, I'm so excited. They showed a bit for like 2 seconds where you're going on river rapids.
All right.
Remember, what's the water ride in Disneyland?
Which one?
The water on the big
The one in
spinning
California
inner tube.
Oh, I don't remember what it's called. That one.
You go on that ride in the game.
That's awesome.
Because you go on
That's
rides
some
in this
dumb
game.
stuff that I
they
love.
showed off Thunder Mountain in the
God,
first trailer.
man,
you fight. Okay, you know the Rock Titan from Hercules.
I might just get. Can I just get this game only?
You can try. You can ignore the cutscenes. Okay, Lewis, do you like the movie Hercules?
I do love Hercules.
Do you remember the big Rock Titan?
I love the Rock Titan.
In the first
Hercules.
trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3, they showed off you're fighting the Rock Titan in the Thunder Mountain like carts.
Oh my god!
Like I said, Kingdom Hearts is awesome.
That's-
It's the coolest, dumbest shit in the world.
Yeah.
I
All
can
right.
see your smile from behind
No,
here. That's cool.
it's so cool.
Stupid.
All right.
It's stupid.
I want to say one more thing about this, and then we'll move on.
Yeah.
Whoever mixed,
Also, by the way, I'm not going to bring it up because it showed up Kingdom Hearts as well later today.
Uh-huh.
There's a little bit extra footage. Ratatouille, baby.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Ratatouille, baby.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah.
Wait.
Ricky the fucking rat.
Can Patton Oswalt please voice?
I hope he's in it.
Dude, if Patton Oswalt does not voice rap, who cares? Like literally, I will not care at all if it's not Patton Oswalt.
Because I don't know.
Okay,
How do you imitate Patton Oswalt?
Yeah. Okay, we gotta talk about the mixing on the audio.
Oh,
for
by
that.
the way, yeah, when they aired that trailer
Rip
again this
sound
morning,
effects.
the sound effects are still missing.
Oh, cool. Rip sound effects just not there.
I don't
at
know
all.
what happened.
It was very.
It wasn't the mix. It's the actual video.
That's how it was released.
Yeah,
Like, that's
which
how
like
it was
what the
done.
fuck? How'd that get through twice?
Yeah. All right. Next
Forza Horizon 4. The seasons matter.
season. Oh yeah, this is the season. This is the weather.
No, literally, their
E3.
thing what they kept saying seasons matter.
Yeah.
Which legitimately, that game looks really cool
It does look cool.
because
I
it
won't play
reminds me of Burnout Paradise, but more.
Yeah, it looks really cool. I won't
And the
play it.
idea
I don't give a shit
of
about racing
weather
games.
changing the open world that you're driving in,
Yeah.
like freezing the lake with the winter. That's really interesting.
Now, does the weather stuff happen literally for our seasons, or how does the season? Is
I
it
think
going to be
it'll
like every
happen,
month
in a
or?
pseudo
Their
like
own
month,
time?
like their own made up time.
Yeah, it might be like every month or something.
Like maybe like every like during the day, like it'll switch from like on a clock or whatever. I want to learn about like how fast seasons change, or like if you can be driving while they change. That's really cool.
Yeah.
But that actually looks really cool.
All
I
right.
want a good racing game again.
Yeah.
And Burnout Paradise Remastered exists, but
Don't
I
worry,
like to play it.
we're getting Sonic Tag Team Racing, dude.
yeah, but it's not the game.
That's a racing game.
I've
That's a racing game.
I've heard people people who have played it.
Yeah.
It's a whole new thing.
Cool.
It's a brand like a game like this doesn't exist. That
That's-
tag team racing game.
That's not bad. That's not a bad thing.
Like you don't race. You're fighting on a racetrack.
I'm down for that.
I want to see it.
Yeah. All right. Next, we got a million things.
The big business thing was Microsoft announced the new studio, The Initiative,
Yeah, that's a lot.
and then they announced that they are going to be acquiring 5 studios,
Yeah.
which that means Phil Spencer was not just blowing smoke up people's asses. He was serious about, yeah, I know we've been faltering on our original games. I'm going to try our best to get more of them for this console.
Yeah. This
Because
whole,
it seems like he's been gearing up for like next gen. We are going to be ready.
Yeah.
For like we are going to have properties. So they bought up a couple of these are smaller, but one of them is really crazy. Undead Labs, the guys who made State of Decay
Mhm.
and 1 and 2. Playground Games, who did what did Playground Games do? Playground Games does the Forza games.
Yeah.
Which I kind of thought they
I
already
thought
bought
they-
them already. Everyone
me
was like,
too.
wait, didn't you buy them? But
yeah.
no, which they
It's
bought
been
them
like, yeah. Anyways,
now. Compulsion Games, who did We Happy Few.
which also we saw
They showed
more
off
of.
more of that, by the way. That looks way better than
Man, I'm so.
did you see it when it first like came out of like in
No,
beta?
I played
it
it.
was rough.
I played it, dude. I've been waiting for We Happy Few
To be
for
finished.
like 5 years, and I'm so.
It looks really good now. Also, that logo is dope. That new logo looks
yeah,
really
I
cool.
like the
because
new
that
logo a
game
lot.
like is something that we would both really enjoy, like narrative wise.
It's our thing.
It's a cool idea of like this
It's
weird, like,
Orwellian stuff that we
Orwellian
love.
stuff with pills, but they wear suited like masks to. There's a lot of cool ideas in that me and you are both super down
It's
for.
like a mix of Brave New World and Dishonored, and I want it.
Yeah, and guess what? I love Dishonored's world. Brave New World's like my favorite books I've ever read.
yeah, yeah.
So it's like, oh, I want this in a video game where you play it,
And that's what.
but
We
also
Happy
like
Few
weirdly,
will
like
be.
weirdly UK,
Uh-huh.
where they're like their specific
Oh,
brand
yeah,
of dialogue.
we have a release date for the Happy Few now.
Yeah, it's gonna actually come out.
August 10th.
Yeah,
That's very soon.
but what
God.
they showed of it, a lot has changed.
Yeah.
And seemingly for the better, because I like the gameplay of it was fine, but there was like no story when it came out of beta. Like
That
it was
was
like one
very
cutscene and just like no story.
Right.
But then the other big thing that this one was like no one knew this was they're buying Ninja Theory, which if you don't know who they are, they made last year's Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice
Yeah.
and DMC
Yeah.
Devil May
That's-
Cry.
Yeah.
And if they're gonna be moving towards like the narrative action stuff that Hellblade was,
Mhm.
but with like more money,
Mhm.
I'm very much interested in that. Hellblade I never really gave a shot. I might do it now because I want to see people said they either liked it or just didn't enjoy it. I want to see it.
Yeah.
But just them going for like narrative games, but with their say what I'll say what I will about like DMC and like that game.
Are we gonna move over to the DMC? Because man,
no, that's in a second.
Okay.
Like at least Ninja Theory does know how to do like really good visuals.
Yes, they look.
And them telling like a real like having try to tell a real story with that, but with money and some decent action could be really interesting. That they could be like a legitimate real force for Microsoft.
Oh, for sure.
They could be like their new like Sony Santa Monica or their Naughty Dog. Like
I don't know about that big.
No, like as like they are our narrative guys because Halo and Gears of War are kind of been around for a long time.
People are done.
no, but like, people are somewhat done, but they still do decently well. They're still around, but you need something new to shock people.
Yes,
and to like get people interested in like in this console.
You need new IPs.
And buying
this might be the company.
And buying a studio that does narratives and action is smart because look at how well God of War did. Look at how well Naughty Dog games do. Like you need some
Microsoft needs
big
that
heavy
right
hitters.
Now. Yeah,
and people like narrative games. That is a thing that has been known for the past like 6-7 years, and Microsoft has been lacking in those.
Yes,
and when they do get them,
for a while,
the stories aren't that good, or they're like indie games. Like they're not enough.
Yeah. Anyways,
so that one's very like a really interesting one to me.
Next,
Tales of Vesperia. Holy shit,
people care about that.
I'll explain this why people care.
Yeah.
Okay, Tales of Vesperia came out in the West in Japan, and then for some reason, because games get this, we're like, okay, we're gonna like update the game, but with like more content. But they did that for Tales of Vesperia. It was like pretty much like 40 hours of brand new game in Japan only. Never came out here.
Rip.
And some people don't know who Tales, like the Tales series.
Yeah.
I'm somewhat familiar with it.
You've been talking about the Tales series for the last
Tales
year.
of Vesperia. A lot of people consider it like the one.
Yeah.
It's like their favorite one. And every year, Bandai Namco does like a press event or a new Tales game announced. Everyone goes, "Where's Tales of Vesperia America on PS3? Where is it?" Every year for the past 10 years. And it's the game's 10th birthday. And now it's okay. We're gonna bring that whole big finished version, update it for modern consoles. It's gonna be on everything in the West. That's awesome. I'll actually give us a shot.
Yay!
So I've never played a Tales game.
Yeah, you've been talking about it forever, and you've never played one. It's
because I can never find people who can give me a good answer. Like, what are the good ones? Other than like Tales of Vesperia, Xillia, and that one DS one that people like.
Got it.
But if I'm gonna play the one, I'll play this one.
Yeah, makes sense.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider exists still.
I like the Tomb Raider game. I still haven't played.
They've been breaking more away from like being Uncharted clones.
I haven't played the last one.
I've heard Rise was a lot better.
Yeah, I know, and I love. That's the thing. I've heard that Rise was better than the first one, which blows my mind because I loved the first one.
I never finished the first one.
I loved it.
I was like, it's just Uncharted again.
Yeah, I'd never played Uncharted, so I was fine. I don't have a PlayStation,
and I didn't like Laura's story in that. I thought it was really lame.
I like the world. I liked finding. I like the way I like the way the story progressed. I don't know. It was cool.
I like the way the story was told.
Yeah, it was good.
Sure.
And Rise, everyone says it's better, and I downloaded it to see how it would run on my PC, and it didn't
Are
run
you
very
interested
well.
in this whole thing of the new narrative of like this is all Laura's fault?
Yeah, it's very interesting.
I kind of wish they didn't push it super hard because they said like every time it's like because even before this came out they're like you guys are gonna regret your actions as Laura. It's like we get it. We got it. She fucked up. You can't do this every trailer. It's gonna get really obnoxious.
Got it. Fair.
And also they're using the tagline "Become a Tomb Raider" again.
Yeah, that's
for
real
the
bad.
third time.
Real bad.
Whatever.
Next.
Session, which I thought it was Skate.
Yeah,
and I went fuck.
Dude, I remember reading the Twitch chat. Everyone was like, Skate 4, Skate 4, Skate 4, Skate 4. And then it was Session. It was like, I don't know what this is.
I was
this
thinking like,
4,
you know
get
what?
out.
New skate game. I'm down to try anything.
I don't know.
Skate games are not. I mean like skateboarding games.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Skate. I was never really into Skate. I never played more than like Skate. I played Skate 2, and I was like, this is not what I wanted. But these are good. These are great games.
We all play Tony Hawk.
I just want good skateboarding games.
Fair.
And I want them to come back. Tony Hawk's series is dead.
Yeah, because Treyarch is doing bigger and Call of Duty things.
Black Desert's gonna come to Xbox One, which is neat.
Yeah.
Well, probably because Xbox One X can run it.
Yeah.
Because that game looks gorgeous. I'd love to play Black Desert someday. Just to see it. And then, fuck all that shit. DMC 5, baby.
Okay, we're skipping over the
fuck.
Division 2, but okay. Yeah, DMC.
When I saw like the weird creatures, I'm like, oh, what is this? The
Yeah.
guns. And then when I saw the eye before they showed Capcom, I'm like, it's fucking DMC 5.
Yeah.
I knew it. I'm like, that eye shape with that color, DMC 5. I knew it immediately. I felt it in my bones.
I didn't. Okay, so I felt it, but I didn't like. Is it though? And then I saw the van. I was like, okay, cool.
And it's the fucking neon logo, and they have like the 6 call us.
Okay,
and
so
I don't know if you noticed, they had Devil May Cry 5 on the whole thing.
Yeah,
but the 5 was like a little like address thing on it.
It was
like,
it was cool.
Oh, it's such a cool touch.
All right, so we're doing.
God, the leaks super real, super legit.
So we're doing Nero in the style of DMC.
Yes.
Which Okay.
Your style switching is gonna be your arm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now,
the time has come, and so have I. That picture is. Have you seen that picture, by the way?
no.
It's an old picture of Dante where it says, "The time has come, and so have I." And I've used that picture for years, and that picture is so much more appropriate than now. I'm
Man.
feeling motivated.
Okay.
Are you feeling motivated?
Okay, look,
Are you motivated like Virgil?
Yes, I'm very excited. Now, here's the thing.
I'm
Why
so
is it called DMC5? This should be DMC2, right?
No. Wait, why?
Because it's more of the style of the
DMC, for one, DMC2 exists.
No, listen.
And they were always teasing making the Devil May Cry series. They're going to pass the torch down to Nero.
Now,
they did that in 4.
I know, but listen. This game feels more like DMC than it does the Devil May Cry series. You know what I mean?
In terms of graphics, maybe, but
does everything like the style of Nero looks like Dante from DMC more than.
I think that's more just of a carryover of DMC being on a modern engine.
I know, and I
think
agree.
you can't make things look like DMC4 anymore.
I know, which is fine, but I think they should have just
no,
stuck
because
with
DMC is not made. Maybe Ninja Theory, which I want to talk about, by the way. I was very happy when Itsuno and Translator came out.
Yeah,
and he
that was
said,
fun.
"I've been waiting 4 years for this because we've known that he wanted to announce it last year." By the way, this was known. He was going. He wanted the leaks and behind the scenes. He wanted to show this at E3 last year, and they said it wasn't ready. It wasn't. We didn't have time. And Itsuno came out, and it was like, "I've been waiting 4 years for this to make a game, the sequel to a real successor to DMC4."
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Emphasis.
Yeah. Fair.
But not pointed out. Real successor to DMC4.
Yeah. Okay.
This is under the fucking bus, and
Totally.
that's what I wanted.
All right. Fine. Look, I'm excited
Because
all
remember,
right?
DMC has its own mechanics that I hated.
I like it, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay, DMC when it
DMC is not Devil May Cry.
DMC, that original game, I think is not very good.
Okay.
That definitive,
I won't fight anyone.
No,
on that
that
game.
one that they made later, the remade one, a lot better. That game's good now.
Okay, fair.
That one is really good.
Yeah.
It's not what I wanted from DMC, but that game as a video game gameplay, it is good.
I'm just realizing how confused people who must be right now who don't know anything about Devil May Cry because we're
if you
mixing.
didn't play 4, you don't know who the fuck that guy is.
Well, we're mixing up DMC and Devil May Cry as.
That's why I'm saying DMC slowly.
Yeah, DMC is a separate thing than Devil May Cry.
It was
there you go.
weird reboot from American Studios that nobody really wanted.
Yeah, and Dante was.
Dante.
But,
He's called Dante for a reason. People don't like him. I don't like. I hate the edgy tone of that game.
No, I agree. The DMC I loved a lot. I love the.
It's 3.
Huh?
My favorite tone is 3. My favorite gameplay is 4.
Fair. Yeah. No. Okay.
Because you get to play as all the warriors, and it's so much fun.
All right. This is a silly argument. Okay. Next. DMC 5.
No, there's more details, by the way.
Okay.
Remember to say the leaks are real?
Yeah.
They confirmed 3 playable characters. You are playing as Dante and Virgil as well.
Okay, I'm down. All right.
And
yeah, you're right.
Did you look up like an actual trailer of it, not on the shitty stream?
No, I only saw. I haven't seen anything
where you get to see
outside.
Dante's face.
No, I haven't. I've only seen what E3.
He has facial hair, and he looks way better.
Okay.
I love the fact that Nero cuts his hair and Dante grows his out.
That's real good.
And by the way, remember when he gets his arm ripped off, like his original demon arm in the trailer?
Yeah,
that's Virgil.
Wait.
If you look at his coat and the V's,
wait.
That's Virgil doing it.
Oh, got it. Okay, got it.
So I'm like, why did Virgil get rid of his demon arm?
Oh man, this is gonna be good.
Also, I love his new partner. That girl, it looks really cool.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good
her
game.
Thing is her whole thing is that she built his arms.
Hey, is it gonna come out on Switch?
If they want, if they want to keep this game running at 60, fuck no.
No.
Remember, it's no promise like this game runs at 60.
Has to be
because they know these games need to run at
as long as this game runs as good as DMC and not the Devil May Cry remake stuff, then I'm down. Because DMC runs amazing on PC, can run on anything, and it's an amazing port. And if this game is as good as that,
I would love to play the DMC4 like port to PC to see how good that plays.
Not great.
No, like the DMC4, when they redid it again.
The newest one?
Yeah, the newest DMC4.
I haven't played.
Because they ported DMC4 to PC a while ago, and people had to mod it to make it good.
Yeah, that was bad.
But they ported DMC4 to modern consoles, and they moved that version to PC.
Yeah, no, I haven't done that yet.
I want to see if that. I think that I've heard that one is good now.
Okay. Next, because we're over an hour.
I'm so fucking stoked. DLC for Cuphead, and that looks the new girl. What's her name? Miss Chalice looks adorable. Wish I could play Cuphead sometime. Really wish I could.
I'm waiting. I'm still waiting for it to not be Microsoft.
Tunic is a game that was made for me. I'd love to play it.
I don't even know what that is.
Remember the Legend of Zelda game with the fox where you do cool dodge rolls and it's all.
Yeah, I remember you talking about.
I love it. It looks adorable. I really want to play it. ID at Xbox. We don't have time to go through those games because I don't know most of them. I haven't looked into them yet, so we'll have to move on from that.
Jump Force.
Gemini?
Jump Force.
Jump Force. What's Jump Force?
Jump Force. Shonen Jump Force.
All right. Wait, is that on my... I think
on my list.
Mine's out of order. Oh, yeah, that exists. That's fucking weird
now,
looking.
I saw gameplay and I saw the post show them
The
talking about
the
it.
gameplay of it
This
looks
is
like
not-
the
this is not-
gameplay of it looks like the guys who are doing the My Hero Academia game,
I don't know.
where it's 1v1 arena.
Yeah, this does not look like a good fighting game. To
I'll
me.
give it a shot.
Now,
They're not going to be balanced fighting games, and they never are. But I want to just play it
because the way they described it was you have 3 characters, right? You have like a team.
yeah, that's what Jump All Stars was.
Now there are no team-based special moves, and everyone shares the same health bar.
Mhm.
So I don't get the point, and this doesn't look good.
It's a team game. Yeah, those games exist. I played them before.
I don't know. I don't get it. Doesn't make sense to me.
I will be happy to play as my favorite shonen boys and girls. In big graphics.
Yeah, I want to, and having the Death Note characters in it is
Ryuk was like, holy shit, what?
Yeah,
Just writes his name.
I want
on
to
the
see how
Death
that
Note.
works.
He will play like Phoenix Wright in MVC3, where he has a gimmick.
Yeah,
And what I
for
bet
sure.
it will be, it'll be Ryuk gathering like letters of people's names.
Yeah.
And when he gets the full name, you can do like a special.
Did he get to throw apples at people? That'd be fun.
He probably will.
All right.
He probably was like a big ass apple.
Dying Light 2.
Oh man, Dying Light. That game, okay, Dying Light 1 plays great. The biggest complaint about it, the story's super generic.
Yes.
And so are its characters.
Mhm.
And they said, hey, fuckers, you want someone who writes good stories? And then they got him, fresh off of him burning every bridge he's ever made at his company at Obsidian. He was like, hey, choices matter, and I can write those good. Let me show you them. And I'm like, oh, I'm playing this game now.
Yeah.
Just seeing him show up, I'm gonna play this game.
Wow.
Dying Light 2, I was like, if it comes out, because it was rumored for a while, I'm like,
Yeah,
I
everyone
might
knew
give it a
this game was
shot,
going to happen.
but this guy showing up and changing how the narrative is told,
this is going to be a long podcast because we still have Bethesda to go through.
but Bethesda, it's gonna be most of it's gonna be very brief.
Yeah. So sit down, boys.
But dude, having what the fuck is his name? It's not on my news.
that guy from Obsidian.
What the fuck is his name? I feel dumb that I can't find it. It's not
Sorry, it
on the
doesn't
website
matter.
I use.
I mean, it matters, but yeah, Dying Light 2 looks good. I love Dying Light 1, but like everyone else, I got bored halfway through and stopped playing. The gameplay feels good. Yeah, and
Like, what if we evolved Mirror's Edge to be more action based?
yeah, and also that nighttime mechanic thing it works. It works on me real good. I'm terrified every time the sun goes down.
Yeah, because it's threats maximum.
Yeah,
Never be on the streets.
Yeah.
Or you will die instantly, it
Yeah.
feels like.
but when you do it, but when you can like do it, it's so fun.
And the
It's
idea,
such a good like risk reward.
the idea that they said hundreds of choices, that means like you could probably alter the nighttime where you could fuck it up and make it even harder for yourself. Or
Yeah.
make it way easier. That's enough. That's even like if it was like way less choices than hundreds.
Now, I'll
that's,
say-
that's still like a good change to that. Like that whole loop of like, okay, be careful at the nighttime.
Yeah.
And
I need to wait. We need to wait and see more how those foot choices affect because this sounds too stressful for me. And I don't-
making choices.
yeah, and I don't know how I feel about it.
That's what makes it fun.
I get it. Again, there's a million games coming out this year, and you know, I'm okay if I skip this one,
Mhm.
but I want to. I don't want to. You know, I want to play this one.
Yeah.
So next,
What's coming out next?
all the Gears stuff. That was a good troll. That was a quality situation.
It's
that
not
happened.
a troll because it's real.
Okay,
Okay, what we're talking about,
the order of how
They-
it happened was great.
it was leaked beforehand that there would be 3 Gears of War games at Microsoft's conference this year. I was like, oh, that makes perfect sense. Gears of War is a franchise that is still big.
Yeah.
And they showed off the Gears logo, like just cut to nothing and then the Gears
and
logo.
everyone, dude, the stream, like everyone, like lost their shit. It was amazing.
And they cut open the logo with the Lancer because the Lancer's iconic with
Yeah.
the chainsaw on
and
it.
everyone's like, "Yeah, Lancer,
And then
cool."
out pops Funko Marcus Phoenix.
And everyone,
And
the
my
room went
soul-
silent.
My soul left my body, and I blacked out. Not even joking. Like, I was like, "What am I looking at?" I sunk into my chair.
Dude, I was, I
would know. I'm like, I know this is what death feels like, right? Like I'm dying. I'm dying a little, right?
we have.
I don't think I can like reiterate how baffled that Funko Pops are this popular.
Dude, all we need is this game to have a battle royale mode, and it'll be the most 2018 thing of all time.
It's gonna be on phones too.
Dude, if it has some sort of battle royale mechanic, like if we can get a
fucking-
Funko
I'm sorry,
Pop battle
I
royale.
forgot about E3, but I didn't miss a thing. Command and Conquer. Remember that mobile thing?
Yeah.
That's Command and Conquer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. we
What
forgot-
the fuck?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Okay.
I thought this game was canceled like 7 years ago.
Screw the Funko Pop situation.
For a second.
10 minutes of a mobile game.
Of a once revered, highly regarded, very important RTS series.
Yeah. Everyone.
They turned into Clash Royale.
Oh,
I felt so bad for my friend.
dude. 10
My
minutes.
friend loves Command and Conquer, and I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. The only person that I know who like is a
Because there was a canceled mobile game, which I guess they just kept making this.
Yeah.
And there was another canceled game that looked like shit, which that was glad it was canceled because the designs looked horrible.
Yeah.
And like, hey guys, did you like Miss Command and Conquer? Yeah.
Too bad.
Fuck you.
You get this. You get this.
And I'm like, oh
Clash
my god,
game.
I felt so awful for all the people that I know like Command & Conquer. I'm like, oh guys, I'm so sorry.
Dude, why was it 10 minutes?
Because EA is bad. They don't know what people
that was
want.
Microsoft. That wasn't EA. Or no, that was EA.
That wasn't EA. Because
That was EA.
EA
Yeah, you're
owns
right.
Command & Conquer.
Yeah, I forgot.
I was like, oh fuck, and it's available now.
Yeah, you can go play that.
And I'm
Also, a real Gears of War game.
like, no, before that, after the Funko Pop thing and my soul left my fucking body.
Yeah, that was strange.
Okay, you know in anime when they're shocked and their spirit leaves their body?
Oh, yeah.
That happened to me.
Yeah.
I couldn't look at it. I was like so shocked because I didn't know whether to laugh or to scream in anger.
Yeah.
I don't know what I even felt that like those amount of emotions in me in a long time at E3. I was like, I'm really angry, but I'm laughing like okay. You know when you're really sad and you start laughing?
Yeah.
I was like that. I was like, wow, God is dead again.
You know that scene in Game of Thrones where Arya and the Hound are been
Fucking?
searching for Liza, her aunt, and then she finally gets there, and then she finds out that Liza is dead, and then she starts laughing hysterically. It's that.
Because I was like,
Very important scene.
that means that this means more Funko games can exist.
Oh no!
And that's why I'm the most angry about it.
You know how you like the how
I think we talked about it like in brief, like how much I hate Funko Pops.
I have one. I got one for. I have the Lars Ulrich one. My mother got it for me.
Because that's the thing. People who like Funko Pops, like who aren't like weird nerds, like normal people who like Funko Pops, I don't hate them. And if you're listening to this and you like Funko Pops, I don't hate you.
Yeah,
I really don't.
What
I hate what they've done to merchandise and what they've done to make cheap shit for everybody.
It's ruining the idea. Okay, the nerd culture thing.
It is actually. It waters down everything.
Yeah,
not just nerd culture. I literally mean everything because there's Funko Pops for literally everything. For Seinfeld, for Golden Girls, the X-Files.
Is there Grey's Anatomy Funko
Probably
Pops?
now they
that'd
exist.
be really funny.
It ruins because every time Funko Pops exists for a franchise in my brain and how I feel in my heart,
the franchise dead?
It makes it worth a little bit less.
Yeah.
But every now and then when they're not doing like the Funko,
some of them are cool.
When Funko doesn't do Funko Pops, like they're just their Funko, like just vinyl figures, which used to be a thing before Funko Pop killed them all.
Yeah.
Their Funko figures look great. Their Funko ones for Game of Thrones, the Dragon Boy.
Yeah.
That one is just a vinyl figure that's stylized.
It's rad.
The one they made for Cuphead look great.
The Call of Duty zombie ones are actually really cool
because they're not just eyeballs.
Yeah.
They're not those soulless black eyes.
The Metallica ones I think are actually really interesting, but I like Metallica, so I'm biased. So, but yeah, it's Anyways,
and then after that, they said, "Hey, fuck you, we're making another mobile game." That's a real-time strategy game, which not for me, but it could be okay. I'm not gonna touch it.
100 million people will play it, but whatever. Also,
and then that's Gears 5.
A
which
real
if you
Gears of War game.
If you not know the end of Gears 4, that trailer makes no goddamn sense.
I don't know anything about.
I
Gears.
do, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of neat what they're doing with it.
All right.
The fact that she has a locust thing on her necklace is really important. Also, those enemies at the end of that Gears 5 trailer look really cool.
It looks good.
Those weird, like, fleshy robot part creatures look really cool.
I have never cared about Gears, which is strange because I was an Xbox 360 person.
That's fucked up. What the hell?
I have Gears 1.
2,
Dude,
3.
I have Gears 1. I played it for like 2 hours and got so bored and I never played it again.
When it came out?
Yeah. No, not when it came out.
Okay, I was about to say, like Gears 1 when it came out, like, blew my mind.
Way after. My cousin loved it.
Those games still play great.
My cousin, who like pretty much got me into like getting an Xbox, like
Gears 1 and 2 like changed a little bit of my life.
Yeah, no,
those games are so much fun to play with people.
I get it.
Also, Horde mode is the shit in Gears 3.
I get it. It's just I don't know why it didn't draw me in, and I never went back. So.
I do love the locust designs when they do get weird. They're really cool.
Next,
like the krill and all that stuff.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I creamed everywhere.
Yeah,
and I
me
changed
too.
pants.
Yeah, man, that game looks awesome.
Because I've been waiting for this game since they announced it like a couple years ago.
I'm very excited.
Also, a fun tidbit on the trailer for this when they did like the fake hacking of the conference.
Yeah.
When there's a point of the when they're going through like the command console for like the trailer, when it's like before it says like world premiere, that big screen with all the numbers on it.
Yeah.
Some of those codes were Witcher 3 codes.
For what?
Or Witcher 3 codes
Hell
to redeem. And people,
oh my god!
And people redeem them. Like, Witcher 3 codes.
Dude, that's so cool.
That's a very much CD Projekt Red thing to do.
Thank you. CD Projekt Red is one of the greatest companies of all time.
And then they're like, hey, we're gonna show Cyberpunk 2077 at this conference.
Yeah.
And
it looks so good.
Every single I've never thought about this, but it's because it's a video game context now. I can understand why.
Uh-huh.
I would settle to be an NPC in this video game in real life.
Yeah.
I would settle to be the punks with the tattoos on their legs and the sick mohawks the cyber dudes with the weird fucked up things in their head with like the weird heat shotguns.
Yeah.
Every single shot to me is my dreams coming real.
Yeah.
I love Blade Runner and 2049 very much so.
This is a mixture of Blade Runner and Rage and Mad Max, and it's
everything.
perfect.
It's everything I always talk about with people who care about cyberpunk, which is
Yeah.
nobody.
Yeah.
But
It's real cool.
this is my dream game.
Yeah.
No gameplay. I don't know what the gameplay of this game even will be
I
because
know.
these are the guys who made Witcher 3
Guys, an RTS.
and 2 and 1.
It's an RTS.
And Witcher 3 has better combat than 1 or 2.
yeah.
Still feels a little goofy.
Witcher.
It has a weird delay on it when you're on your swings.
I know what you mean. I like it.
It feels like you're chopping through water.
I know what you mean.
It's
I like
not
it.
terrible,
Yeah.
but it's not good. You have to get used
I
to it.
think it's good, but
No,
but I won't fight you on it.
It's
I
good
get
in
it.
comparison to like 2 and 1.
It's definitely compared to 1.
But like
1
it's
is not a good game.
It's a
It
little
did not hold up.
like 3 does not have bad gameplay. It is just not the best.
Yeah, fair.
But because this game is going to be gun. Oh yeah, by the way, I found this out and I got very happy. I was like, oh, one complaint about this trailer. The guy looks a little generic. Fuck that, doesn't matter. You make your own, customize your own character.
Yeah.
And I went, oh, it's the game made for me. By me in the future in Poland.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm so excited for this game.
All right, we're at
It will
8.
never come out,
Uh-huh.
but I'm glad they showed the trailer.
Yeah, I know.
This game will never come out.
They've been talking about this game for like
and
7
then it
years.
was announced in
and-
like 2014 or some weird shit.
yeah. All right. We're 80 minutes into the podcast, but we still have to talk about Bethesda.
But that's still we can run through a lot of it.
Okay. Rage 2.
Andrew WK did a bad performance.
Oh yeah, Andrew WK.
He did not want to be there. You could clearly tell he didn't want to be there.
All right, Rage 2. Yay.
Party God was cool.
Yeah, it looks
Rage
good.
2, that trailer was bad. The new one they premiered was pretty bad.
Really? I
It
thought it was good.
It wasn't. The last 2 minutes of it sunk all like the cool stuff out of it.
I don't
They
know.
showed off that cool dash and the gravity stuff, and they showed off like him getting like that shatter ability with his hand. Looked really lame.
I like the way they announced their like special edition thing.
Also, that was actually the really cool part.
Yeah.
I don't know who on earth would buy that, but that was kind of fun.
I loved Rage 1.
I wasn't a fan of this like.
And Rage 2 looks like
No, I
just
wasn't a fan of like how Rage 2 was like, okay, we're going for like kind of a goofier tone.
Yeah.
And then Rage 2's trailer that they showed was like, man, I lost my fucking family. This meteor. Oh, I'm like, why is it so dark? This is weird. What are you going for?
It's like
It was a bad tone change in a way that I don't understand.
I don't know. I liked it.
They used an Andrew WK song for fuck's sake, and
Yeah.
they cut to like this dark gritty stuff. I'm like, what are you going for?
I see what you mean.
Like what they cut to is like Dark Borderlands.
Yeah.
Which is not what they were going for in the original trailer. I'm like, what are you going for then?
Yeah.
It was a badly paced
fair.
trailer. It was badly paced for what they showed right before him. Where it's like Andrew WK
Mm-hmm.
song again. Weird. I still looking forward to it. I want to see more of it. Rage 1 was not a bad game. It had a really bad ending because it just ends out of nowhere.
Yeah. But Rage 1 is good.
Also, don't let the wing stick just let it be infinite use. Don't make it craftable. That's stupid.
Yeah, that'd be dumb.
Doom.
Doom. More Doom. Yeah.
Yeah, Doom. I was like, wait a minute. I see skulls. That's Doom, baby.
Yeah, I
That's
saw
Doom,
it.
baby.
Dude, that
and I'm like, oh, McGordon, I hear you.
the feeling you got with DMC is what I got with Doom. I was like, I know what this is. I can feel it.
That you felt your testosterone pumping in your balls. You're like, ooh, those guitars. I know McGordon anytime I hear him.
Yeah, that music is perfect.
And I thought,
like literally a perfect video game soundtrack.
I got hyped because I saw some of the demons in the trailer, and some of them are from Doom 2. And I'm like, oh no, some of those guys are back.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah,
I hated fighting them in Doom 2.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
And I legitimately thought when they zoomed out on the Doom 3D, like the 3D logo of the Doom thing,
Mhm.
I thought that O was gonna say 2.
yeah, and
I'm like, do you have the balls to call this game also Doom 2 Hell on Earth?
yeah. Oh my god, that's
Because if people don't know,
that's
Doom
what this is.
2 was called Doom 2 Hell on Earth.
And this game is the sequel to Doom, also Hell
gonna
on
be
Earth.
on Earth.
Yeah,
At least partially. And I'm like, do you guys have the cojones to confuse scholars forever to call this game also Doom 2 Hell on Earth?
that's what I'm calling it. So whatever.
I'd rather call it that. I don't like this new what is it
Doom
called?
Eternal kind of sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, Eternal's like it's all right. It's nothing.
Eternal makes it sound like it's like a new game plus DLC.
It
thing.
feels like an expansion.
Yeah, does
But
not
it's gonna
feel.
be from what it sounds like. It looks like a brand new game.
Oh no, this is a brand new
'Cause
thing. Now here's a
Do
question.
you want to talk about the cringe that happened during that? Because do you want to talk about any of the cringe during the Bethesda conference? That you're
Oh,
having
there's a
good
lot
time
of
at?
cringe, but
The one that
we have
happened
time.
where here really quick
Okay,
was like
real
it was like the end was talking about the new game. Like, oh, it's gonna be in it. It's like, we're gonna be twice as many demons. I'm like, oh yeah, cool. And like, all right, do you guys do my Hell on Earth? Like, we just teased it. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
that's kind of weird, but I was like, oh, cool. I'm excited for that too.
Yeah,
That guy did not want to be there, and I feel bad for these people. They do not want to be there.
I think they're just bad at being human.
Well, because what is their
They're video-
job? To make video games. It's not
Yeah.
their job. I'm not gonna berate them at all for
No,
that.
no,
That's
no.
not fair.
I'm not.
If you do that, you're a dickhead.
Yeah,
or you
you-
just don't know.
All right, now here's a question, and again, this isn't me being. It's not on Switch. It doesn't matter. It would make sense to be on Switch. I can see a
Doom
version.
2?
Yeah. I can see a
Oh
version.
my
It would be
God.
hard, but they did it with the first one.
I don't think it's worth the money.
Oh, I think so.
Not until
Dude, I'll buy this game twice.
not until they announced like okay. Do you
I
know
will pay $120 to get this game both
weird
on my PC and Switch.
1 minute side note? Do you know about the 64 DD?
No.
The canceled expansion for the 64, Nintendo 64?
No.
It was going to be added on. I'm not getting the whole thing of it. It was going to be made to give the breaking it really simply to give the 64 more processing power and RAM. So
Yeah, I know about this one.
what if they made something like that for the Switch in a couple years when Doom will come out? And maybe it might be worth it making for that, or like whatever new version of the Switch will come out that can run it better.
I can see that happen.
I played Doom on your Switch.
Yeah.
It runs because it's a miracle.
Yeah.
And Doom 2 will be a more technically like required game.
Mhm.
On
I'm
the
getting
Switch,
a new
it would be-
graphics card this year.
On the new Switch, it would be unfeasible. Right now, as the Switch stands, unfeasible for the time it would take and how it would play. I don't think it's worth it.
Okay. I'll say this though.
Like Wolfenstein 2 is like, I can't believe they even tried that one.
Yeah. I'll say this though. I will pay $120 to get this game both on my Switch and my PC.
Like I'm not saying like they shouldn't try, but I think it would be like
and I know
a
I'm
waste
not
of time. Right now, I think it would not be a good idea.
Yeah, and I know I'm not the only one.
But still, Doom, I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Yes.
I didn't think they would show it this year. I thought they would wait till QuakeCon.
No, I did not
I
expect
thought they would
it
show
at
it till
all.
QuakeCon, but they said, hey, we'll show more QuakeCon. I'm like, okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
But I thought we'd have to wait till QuakeCon to show more Doom.
Quake Champions, which I just downloaded.
It's a good game.
I just downloaded this morning and played it for the first time. God, I forgot how much I love Quake.
It's not like old Quake, but
it's
it is its own thing, and it is not bad. I played
I
it
know
when
what you mean.
I played it when it first came out open beta at a friend's place because he got it.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It feels like Quake.
I'm still not a fan of the
I don't know. I thought it
of
felt
the
like Quake.
hero ability thing that much, but they changed it a lot over the past couple
It
months.
feels not as important as I thought it was going to be.
But the fact that they're there, so like I don't really know.
And you don't need them. It's because they
That's
made
why
it,
it's like
at this point they're so not important. It's almost like why are they even there?
it's because they have the characters there already that are like their own personalities. Like I kind of get it. Also, Doomslayer's in it. Beatty's in it, which is why I wanted to play it again.
That's the only reason those two characters.
Well, I like.
Why is Duke Nukem on this game?
Because wait, is he?
Nope.
He was not owned by them. He's owned by Gearbox. Remember, Duke Nukem Forever was published and finished by Gearbox.
Damn it, you're right. I always forget that.
To be fair, I'm not saying I would love Duke Nukem in this dumbass game.
Yeah, no, I would only play as Duke Nukem.
But only if they do what they did to, because you play as Quake guy in this.
You play as a Doomslayer.
But no. What I'm saying is,
Or the Quake dude. Yeah,
because the Quake
I heard
dude
you.
has
But I
no
didn't hear you.
character.
Yeah,
But they made up like a thing with like his gameplay things that he did to give him a character.
yeah. They gave him a little. They have like a little paragraph of the story.
And it's funny that they make fun of like the old Quake games. They do callbacks. It's really fun actually. What they do with the Quake guy as a character.
But no, I've been playing it this morning.
But with like if you're gonna put Duke Nukem in that somehow, some way, do what everyone says to do. Duke Nukem as a character in modern day is not funny anymore. Make him self-aware and depressed about what he used to be. Like an old tired man is like, I used to be cool. What am I now? Like a grizzled old man.
Old man Duke Nukem.
Yes.
Sure.
And make him like upset and angry,
Could that be
but also quippy.
okay? Could that be a really good way to announce?
Make him like Luke in like
how-
The Last Jedi.
How?
Where's
but-
an old tired man?
but good. And how interesting would
Well,
it
he
be?
doesn't have to be because he's Duke Nukem.
Fair. But how interesting would it be if they do like a DLC thing where it's like, oh, we're adding in Duke Nukem. Also, this is our introduction to our new game, Duke Nukem. And they're doing a new Duke.
Anything
Nukem
would be
game.
better than fucking Duke Nukem Forever.
What?
Anything would be better than that Duke
Yeah,
Nukem Forever game.
but-
Anything better than that.
All right.
I wouldn't be opposed to Duke Nukem another one if they made Duke Nukem different. Like
Fair.
change him completely.
Fair enough.
Because he's not funny anymore.
No.
It doesn't work. The whole thing is he's making fun of action movies from the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
But
Well,
he's self-aware that he's doing that. It doesn't work anymore. It just doesn't.
All right. Wolfenstein Youngblood.
Which was really weird.
I'm not as hyped as everyone else. But
No, I more have questions because of
Yeah.
the ways Wolfenstein works. Because without getting into like story of 2, because I didn't play a lot of 2 yet. I'm going to buy it and finish it because I just want to know.
I still don't know if I'm gonna get on my PC or Switch. I don't know yet. I could get it on either
I
one.
say buy it on Switch. It's going to come out pretty soon.
Yeah, I know. That's
At
why.
the end of this month, just wait to buy it on Switch.
I've been waiting.
Actually, no, wait 2 days and then buy it. Because people just like check out if the game has performance issues. Just like wait 2 days and then go
I'll
buy
wait
it.
for Digital Foundry's video.
If they get it early, yes, do that. I'm going to do that too, actually, just
Yeah.
to see. I'm just
If
curiosity.
it's as good as if it's as good as Doom, I'll get it. So
Because Wolfenstein's whole thing is that it's alternate history of real worlds.
yeah,
Where it's what if the Nazis won in World War II?
yeah,
And what Wolfenstein 2 takes place of like, okay, you're in America
Mhm.
in the 60s where they super won and culture has changed, future has changed, it's horrible, you're the revolutionaries, you're the
Yeah.
resistance, you fight them. But this game takes place afterwards
in the 80s,
in the
in 1980,
1980s,
and not in the 80s, in 1980.
in 1980, in Paris, France,
Yeah.
as BJ's twin daughters, which as a concept is fucking awesome.
That's cool.
Because co-op Wolfenstein and twin daughters of a badass are really cool.
Yeah, super cool. But does that mean
that mean how are they going to make Wolfenstein 3?
No one wins. Nazis always win. And
Because
that's how these games work.
Wolfenstein, you played Wolfenstein 1, right?
I have.
Remember how like if you let someone live or die, it changes like the way the world changes, like time changes.
Yeah.
And Wolfenstein 2 does I don't know details, but I've heard it does way more of that stuff, like
Really?
more major changes, like
Oh,
really
wow.
major changes.
So I guess not as major.
So I wonder, is this game going to be not canon?
That'd be cool.
Or are they going to make a game in between this game to make it make sense and then maybe make the final Wolfenstein 3?
Well, yeah.
Because the developer said...
I think we're talking too much about story stuff as for a game we haven't played. We have not played Wolfenstein 2.
No, because I'm wondering how they're going to... Because remember, Old Blood, this is a side game, kind of.
Yes.
The Old Blood was a side game in the past, and it could exist because it was in the past.
Mhm.
But in a game that everyone talks about where Wolfenstein 2's... No one knows like how they can go forward because of how crazy Wolfenstein 2's story got.
Okay.
Making games set place after that is weird. That's why.
All right.
In a game where like time drastically can alter in your choices story wise,
Yeah.
making games set place this far forward, not explaining how or why, is weird. Still a cool idea though.
Yeah. Very cool idea. All right.
Also, it being co-op is I want to see how that plays.
Okay. We'll go to Fallout.
Fallout Shelter on PS4 was already known about
Yeah.
a week ago.
I
On the Switch.
I downloaded it on my Switch last night and then played it for a second, realized I don't like this game, and then deleted it.
Yeah, you remember the loop. They've added a lot of stuff to that game. The loop is still the same.
Yeah. So, but if you like Fallout Shelter on console,
It's
if that's
free.
an idea you want,
It's free, I
if that's
guess.
a concept that tickles you.
Yeah, because it's a game ever touchscreens.
Yeah.
If you want to play it on PS4, go at it.
I tried playing with a controller and it was a pain in the ass, and then I deleted
Yeah,
it.
have fun mousing over your bottle caps.
Yeah, it was not fun. All right, Fallout 76, November 14th. Wow, that's really early.
Why'd you jump so many?
Huh?
There's still stuff. You skip a lot of stuff.
That was what I wrote down that I cared about.
Okay, Elder Scrolls 6.
That's at the end.
Elder Scrolls 6.
All right, Elder
We're
Scrolls
jumping.
6. That was literally at the very end. That's why
Yeah.
I'm doing an order of what I saw.
Okay, well then let's do what you saw then.
Okay, yeah, Fallout 76, November 14th, really early.
West Virginia,
Okay,
country roads.
Thank you, Todd Howard, for.
Oh yeah, we skipped one thing. They did a skit.
That's not.
Was it right before, or right after Fallout
It's
76?
after.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
Todd Howard came out dressed not like Han Solo.
Yeah, and
Why was he dressed like Han Solo?
I don't know.
He looks good in it, but why?
Okay, Todd Howard.
Howard.
He calmed us down and was like, "Look, he understood. Everyone's freaking out about Fallout 76. He made the joke about with Walmart and saying that they.
Oh, yeah, that was the other dude. The other guy was like, you leaked our like Walmart's like, oh, thanks Walmart Canada for leaking Rage 2.
Yeah.
Also, we did skip the Prey thing, by the way.
Oh yeah. Okay, Prey
Prey is a good game.
stuff.
Prey is a good game.
There's more Prey
They
stuff.
announced free DLC and like a cool little like looping.
I really thought I was gonna like Prey. I tried playing it and I don't. So I don't know why. Something about it just doesn't draw me in.
Someone doesn't like Bioshock 1 enough.
Right? That's a thing.
I'm kidding.
I'm
kidding, but also I'm super right.
Right. No, that's the thing. I really thought
Because
I saw this game. I was like, I love Bioshock. I'm
Okay,
gonna
do you know
love this
why
game.
I say that though, right?
What?
Because Bioshock 1 is heavily inspired by the RPG System Shock 2.
Yes.
Which Prey is not as in depth as the RPG stuff, not even close to System Shock 2, but it is more like that.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that you don't like that because you didn't like the RPG stuff that was in Bioshock 1.
I do like Bioshock.
No, like the RPG stuff.
I do like
Because
Bioshock.
adding RPG stuff onto that was not for you.
Yeah,
You didn't want more of it.
Yeah.
I wanted more of that and I never got it.
I
until
liked
got
what
Prey.
Bioshock 1 was, and that's it.
But you didn't want anything added to that formula. You
Yeah.
wanted stuff taken away or changed. I didn't want that. I wanted more.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Bioshock 2 gave me more, which was the plasma and guns. And
And I don't like. Yeah. And I don't.
I
like
like
Bioshock-
that stuff. It's
And
cool.
I don't like Bioshock 2. So yeah, that makes
But
sense.
you love Infinite because it's what you like more.
Yes. All right.
It's just taste. It's just taste.
Fallout
Prey is a
7
good game.
Fallout 76. Todd
Also, that's
Howard.
the one that had the worst cringe thing of all night.
What?
Of your mimic stuff.
Oh, that was bad.
It was bad. I
That
feel
was
bad for them
bad.
because they tried. They tried. I feel
Yeah.
bad for them, but they tried.
All right. Yeah. Fallout 76. Todd Howard calmed everyone down. All right. This isn't This isn't a Rust thing.
He's called it. Well, let's break it down to what it is.
Dozens.
Fallout 76 is a online Fallout game. Always online.
Always online, but mostly by yourself. He said
No.
dozens of.
I mean, not by yourself. Every time you load into an instance, you'll always be people will be in your server.
Yeah, he said dozens of people.
Yeah.
So it's not like
Not MMO.
It's not an MMO at all.
But you're never alone by yourself as a player in the world.
Yeah, you'll probably like every hour.
There will be
or
NPCs,
so
but there will be
see someone.
people walking around occasionally you can probably run into.
Yeah, it'll probably,
and you can squad up with your friends.
Yeah,
which is very important.
But to me, this game looks like I don't think I will squad up with anyone. I think this is a game that I want to try to play completely by myself.
The way this game was designed, I would only squad up with people in this game.
Really?
Yes.
Well,
because it is based around being online in multiplayer. You lose playing Borderlands solo fucking sucks.
I love Borderlands solo.
You do?
I do.
Okay,
I played
Borderlands 2
300 hours of
2. They put that in mind. They made it better for solo players.
Yeah.
Borderlands 1 fucking way worse for that co-op.
I disagree, but
because they didn't fix the idea yet, and because this game, like they said, is super new for them. I don't trust Todd and his team to make the solo stuff really good on launch.
Yeah, he did all. Okay, that's the thing. Todd,
and he admitted it too. He's like,
I'll say this:
super new.
I'm not buying this game right away at all. I'm gonna wait a while.
I'm gonna try to get into that beta.
I might get the beta. Is it open beta?
You have to sign up on using Bethesda.net.
Okay.
Which, by the way,
I don't have to pre-order the game.
Bethesda.net will be its own client by next year. I'll bet money on it.
It already technically is.
But they're big enough to have their own thing. I bet my money on it.
Yeah, because you can already download the Bethesda client. But
yes.
Next year it's going to be like
because Elder Scrolls Legends and all their stuff.
Yeah. They have enough stuff now.
Well, plenty.
Yeah.
Well, they publish enough companies.
Also, Bethesda, the whole Bethesda wins E3 thing already. So yeah,
people like Elder Scrolls.
People like Bethesda.
Fallout a lot. Those two series are very big.
Yeah, I'm curious about Fallout 76.
The setting is really, really cool.
I'm not that excited though. Like I'm excited. I'm intrigued. Not as excited.
My heart sank. Yeah. When I saw they're doing more interesting creatures. Really cool in a place with like cryptids. And guess what? I don't know if people might know this. I really am into cryptids, actually.
Yeah.
Mothman is there. Mothman will show up. And I was like, holy shit, what? We're doing all those? And yeah, we're doing local folklore as mutants. That's a super cool idea.
Are you more excited?
And they said the map's gonna be giant.
Yeah.
And it's a setting that hasn't been touched, assumably by many nukes because of how it looks.
Yeah.
This could be really interesting. But also the lore is a little stupid.
Yeah.
And I want them, but also they probably explain it. I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
But it's multiplayer focused generally.
I don't know how I need to see how
they showed building, and I was like, "Fuck this building! It still looks the same."
Yeah, the building is exactly the same.
Like they didn't improve it. It looks like the same engine for building.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh no, man."
Yeah, I don't know. And it seemed like even Todd Howard himself was like, "I don't know what's gonna happen with this game. We're trying."
This will be very popular. If it launches rough, which it might, even after the beta, it will make very much money.
Do you think it's going to do better than Fallout 4?
In terms of money, yes. In terms of like players, no.
All right, I agree with that.
Because GTA 5's online.
Yeah.
Is why I say this will do so well.
I agree with these things.
And that's why I was hurt even more. I'm like, I looked at him like, even if I don't like it, it'll be super big. And I was like, fuck.
We'll get more Bethesda stuff. All right. I put LOL Skyrim. That Skyrim bit was great.
It was really fantastic, actually.
Really good.
Because
and not only that, it's not just a bit, it's real. If you have an Amazon Alexa,
wait, that is a thing?
That is actually
okay,
real.
because I wanted to say something. Because when I saw that, I was like, wait a minute. Are they making this real? Because Alexa games exist already.
Yeah.
Like you can play like Pac-Man on your Alexa. I'm like, wait, is it making a real Skyrim thing?
Yeah. Look, it's not like
because I couldn't tell if it was fake because super fake because they showed the gag of like him on the Etsy or whatever, the Etch a Sketch. And I was like, oh, that's really funny.
No, it's not like real as in you can play the entire game on your Alexa.
This is like a gag app.
It's a gag app, but it's still there.
So I'm like at that point, if you're making that if you're making like that idea of a game for the Alexa, just make a D&D campaign. Like it's really what you're doing at that point.
Yeah, you're making Zork,
but it was legitimately
with
really
your
funny.
Voice. Yeah. And
I appreciate them taking like the punches on the nose where even Todd Howard's referencing like, all right, we're opening a beta for Fallout 76. And they named it like the let's crack, like, what is it? Like the barely ever works or something, like some weird acronym for it. And he's like, because apparently online games are hard and people on the internet say that our games are a little buggy. On the internet, it's true.
Yeah.
And then it was really funny to me because nobody laughed at this, but I got it. In the crowd, nobody laughed. It was dead quiet. I was like, contrary to popular belief, it doesn't just work.
Yeah.
Which if you know Todd Howard memes, it's one of the most famous quotes he's ever said of it just works. Yeah. I think it was for Oblivion or something.
Yeah. Which,
also,
if you don't know this, it didn't just work.
I wish you managed to fit in see that mountain you can climb it.
From Skyrim. Oh, that would have been great.
For Skyrim, because that's a class one that, hey, guess what? That's not real.
That's not real.
You can like weird glitch hop across mountains to like take shortcuts, but you can't climb mountains in Skyrim at all.
No. All right. Elder Scrolls Blades looks interesting. I'm gonna try it out.
I was like, holy shit, they're making a new Elder Scrolls Arena. What?
I'm gonna try it
because some people might not even know this because I don't blame you. Elder Scrolls Arena was
the first Elder Scrolls.
Was this new game basically?
Yeah.
It was a first-person dungeon crawler, which there was a lot of those at the time back in the day. And
what was it, like late 90s, early 2000s?
like mid-late 90s. Yeah, that was a thing at the time. And I was like, we're doing this again. I'm going to play this.
Oh, no, for sure. I'm going to try it out.
The minute I saw
that was good.
you could play it in portrait mode, I was like, holy shit, props, actually.
That's such a silly thing.
Game that, because for one, how it looks rendered-wise, graphically, very good. For a phone game from a company that's this big.
Dude, honestly, the graphics thing, I've seen really good. I've seen better looking game than phones.
But I mean, but
I get it.
For how much content's going to be in that thing, what it's rendering is impressive, really impressive.
Yeah, this isn't to put it down or anything, but it's like, to me, it's like, yeah, I've seen it before.
They're better
like, graphics wise.
They're better graphics, but like content plus graphics. It's hard to do, especially on phones.
Yes.
And that's
making a good game like this on a phone is
also it's good. It's going to be free to play.
Yeah.
I'm curious what their micro buys will be.
And all the whole idea of cross-platform on everything, they want to do like a VR from VR phone,
VR on your phones to high end on
to the Vive. It's
to playing like just, and they said like even like it doesn't matter if you're on VR or not. It's just if you're playing like on your phone, you can be playing somebody on VR on their PC, like at work or something.
Very interesting.
This is what I wanted more from Bethesda, like weird ideas.
Yeah. This is a year of weird stuff for a lot of the Bethesda,
especially Bethesda. They're like, yeah, we've had this idea for a long time. We said, fuck it, we have money, we're going for it.
Yeah.
Which I thought for years, I'm like, they probably had these, but they might have canceled a long time ago because they've been really quiet on like new ideas from Bethesda themselves. And they talked about, we have 3 new studios. I'm like, oh, if they have 3 studios, they have the manpower to do all this new stuff.
All right, and then the 2 things that everyone's saying is the reason why Bethesda,
one of them makes no sense because this was known 2 years ago.
Yeah,
and there's nothing of it.
Both of these things, there's nothing, and I don't. Okay, everyone's freaking out about Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6, and I get it because it's Bethesda saying they're real, but it's not like we didn't know they were real. And so to me, freaking out.
We assume Starlight has been leaked since
Starfield
was rumored 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Was assumed to be announced last Bethesda conference.
Yeah.
So that one I'm actually very interested in.
That one more, but I don't know, the amount of freaking out people are getting with these 2 announcements.
When it's just a title,
silly to me. Yeah, it's a title, guys. We knew they were existing. Calm down.
To be fair, I've done that with another game, so I can't say you're dumb.
I'm not gonna say you're dumb.
I did it with Bayo 3.
Okay.
All they showed was Bayo, like a model and her shooting Bayo 3's title. I'm like, oh, Bayo 3, fuck! And I threw my chair. I didn't do that, but I got hype.
Yeah,
so I'm not gonna get people.
I'm not gonna call you dumb, but I will say calm down.
Whatever. There was renders of whatever world that will be for Elder Scrolls 6. There was something there.
Yeah, it's something there.
And they played the music that everyone knows.
Yeah.
So you can get excited, get hype, I guess.
Where are we in Elder Scrolls 6? That's what I want to know. And then what is Starfield? That's also what I want to
all they said. All it's been known is that it is a sci-fi RPG.
Yeah,
that's all we know.
It's a Bethesda RPG in space.
What does that even mean for Bethesda?
Yeah,
because Bethesda games are like Bethesda games, like they come from the company, not published.
Yeah,
that is a genre.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like
nobody makes games like Bethesda. For better and for worse, that is their thing,
dude. Okay,
Fallout 4 is the most Bethesda game ever made, and if you love that kind of game, you love Fallout 4.
Yeah.
I didn't love it like that.
Yeah,
like if you love Skyrim's loop, but Fallout 4 was way more of that.
Yeah,
way more of that. Put it in your veins.
Now here's what I want. I want Bethesda jank in space because I want to see
like aliens getting fucked up models.
Yeah, I want to see jank fly into space.
You know what? As funny as that would be, and I love saying jank.
I know you. Yeah,
I want them to announce when like this game is shown off.
New engine.
We're getting rid of Gamebryo.
Yeah.
Please
just stop.
Please cut off the arm.
Yeah.
It's infected.
Yeah, it really is.
It's already up to your neck.
It has.
Please.
Yeah, you got the grayscale, guys. You got to
like Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. Actually, 76 is like weather, like it's ambient stuff and lighting.
But it's still
really impressive.
But it's still the same.
Okay, Fallout 76 I think is a good looking game.
It looks exactly.
Fallout 4 was average to me graphically.
Yeah, okay, Fallout 76.
But 76 looking the way it does with its scope is really impressive. Good on you for making Gamebryo work the way it does.
Yeah. So we're gonna see
please. I will kickstart a new engine for fuck's sake, please.
Yeah.
That you guys know and can fix better.
All right.
That won't happen.
So we're at 100 minutes in. We totally missed all of Ubisoft, but we'll talk about that next week. And
it's Ubisoft. There'll probably be like 3 good things.
Assassin's Creed. That's all week. That's literally
which was leaked already.
Yeah. So that's it. Oh, and I want a new. Okay. At the time you're hearing
we'll see Beyond Good and Evil 2.
I want another. My hopes.
Rayman.
Yeah, it's a Rayman thing.
That guy is working on Beyond Good and Evil 2. That's the same guy.
Damn. All right. Well, never mind.
He's making his dream game that he's been waiting to make for a decade.
I know he loves it.
And what's fucked up about it? Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Yeah.
Not what I want.
Yeah. No.
It's a different game entirely, but I can't hate it for that.
Yeah.
But also, stop calling it Beyond Good and Evil 2.
That's not Beyond Good and
It's
Evil
like a
2?
prequel, I think, from what we can tell. Because Beyond Good and Evil was like a cool platformer that had a cliffhanger ending that was really great and really unique.
Mhm.
And I've been waiting a long time. This is like you're Sky Pirates, like cool.
I don't know.
I don't know.
In our sea of games right now, of very serious looking games, I want a Rayman. That's all I want from like a not Nintendo company. You know what I mean?
I want Rayman. I want another Rabbids TV show.
Shut up. I'm gonna stop the podcast.
They made
now.
one. It was not bad.
I've never rabid, so I can't.
Bah.
I never owned a Wii.
The first Rayman Raving Rabbids game for the Wii was fun.
I never played. I just know it existed.
The first one was just a minigame collection with Rayman and the Rabbids.
All right.
It was kind of neat for what it was.
All right. I'm tired. Bye.